Um, last session we had the scouting. That went well. Dead bird. And kind of learned the layout of the place. And then we went back to camp. Risha and Sid. They went back to camp. They let us know what was going on. And then we had an epic planning montage. And in review, our plan was quite complicated, involving like multiple avenues of attack. And in the end, I think all of us just kind of walked up the stairs into the room. So that was great. That was great. Worked out well. Assassinated the guy. Risha dealt the killing blow, disemboweled him. Very cool. It was a big day for Risha. Disemboweled an evil druid and broke his staff. Like, that's some good stuff.
That was big.
And yeah, then we killed several druids, killed their creepy monster. There were all the blights. Risha took care of those via the staff. And then we kind of explored a little bit, checking out the winery, and then we packed it up, went back to the Markovs, told them that it was mission accomplished, they could come back home. And then we arrived, right? Did we make it back there, or had we just left?
You guys can be on your way there. That's
Okay.
fine. Let me make sure
We are
reloaded.
on our way to the winery.
Follow.
Okay. Oops. Why am I on that layer? Question.
I like this map.
I do too. Okay. Okay. All right. So, you make it past the gates. You head through the vineyards. On your left is the completely dead and rotted out section of the vineyard. On the right, green and flourishing.
The distinction is that stark. It's that
Yes.
obvious.
Okay. Yep.
Oh no, scarecrow.
That is not has ravens actively perching on it, so it seems to be okay.
So it's a scarecrow, not a scare
It's not
raven.
scaring. It's not scaring the crows off.
No, it's a scarecrow, not a scare raven.
I guess.
Hmm?
How do they know the difference?
They're both quarters, aren't they?
I think the scarecrow knows the difference.
It
doesn't scare off the ravens.
Where?
If we're taking our time, I'm gonna go now that there's no danger and we brought them home. I'm gonna go look at the brown. Can I go over to the brown fields and inspect it with my druidness and maybe get a sense of why it's failing, why it's dying?
Yes. I will roll a nature check for you. Adrian, there he is. I didn't see his token.
Can I help?
Can you help? Okay, yes. So
But wait. Before Tati goes, I actually have a question for Tati.
Can it happen after?
Yes.
Yeah. Let us resolve the action first.
Alex, there we go. That's it. Okay. So are you Tati is going to be aiding Sid?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's nature, not survival?
No, it is nature.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Can I guidance myself?
There's no need. You rolled a 23.
Oh, okay. Sweet.
By all rights, with the gloominess of Barovia, checking the soil, not the correct soil, all the fields should be dead, like this one. There is no way that grapevines could even. There's no way that grapevines could even think to grow in these lands.
Okay, so the green one shouldn't be alive.
Correct. That's weird.
Okay, and I didn't get any sense of why that might be the case, that they're doing so well anyway. Like,
You have
Can I tell it's the spell plant growth
it
that might
is
be affecting it?
it is not the spell plant growth.
Okay.
Like there should be no real reason that this stuff is growing here. And it looks more like it was perfectly healthy, but then it just withered and died. Like, plants that were planted in the wrong place, in the wrong climate should do. Definitely means that something magical is keeping the ones in the other field alive.
Okay. Do I get any sense that casting the spell plant growth, the long version, the 8-hour version that allows me to cause plants to grow and flourish, would that help the fields that are struggling? Since it's magic, and magic seemed to work on the other field.
Wanna grab my hand?
You suppose that enriching the land might work for a time, but also seeing how awful Barovia is, it might not last as long as it should.
Okay, so instead of the year duration, I'll get something less.
You don't know how much time. Definitely less than a year. And beyond that, you're not exactly sure personally how your spell would even take effect.
Yeah, I mean, that the landman might not want stuff to grow here.
Well then, but he wants it to grow over there, and I point to the green field. But it's
Perhaps.
strange.
Perhaps.
If someone is arbitrarily sustaining some of the fields, but not others. And I mean, is there any reason those fields are flourishing and these aren't? I mean, there's magic. Someone is magically sustaining those. Why not these? Is there a limitation in power?
I mean, well, did you see the notes we saw? I think these people deliver wine to Strahd. So if he's at the top of their delivery list, he still would get wine, but no one else would? Maybe? He only needs some of the wine plants to the vineyards to produce?
Did we see a note that he gets wine from them?
No, not exactly. It was just abbreviations, but one of them was the letter S. So that was our theory.
Okay, so that was while we were investigating the building. We found something
Yes.
like that.
Yes.
Oh, okay, I don't remember it.
No, that's fine.
Okay. Strokes my beard in thought. He's gonna kind of get drift in thought, stroking his beard.
Stroke a non-existent beard.
By this time, the two kids have run in, probably to go head up to their room.
I wish to speak with Stephanie.
I thought you wanted to speak to Tati.
Well, I mean, I want to speak to. There's a lot of people I want to speak to.
Get in line. Yeah, go ahead.
Excuse me, miss.
Yes.
Sorry to trouble you. I know y'all just getting back to y'all's home, but you see that big furry man or beast over there?
Yes.
Oh.
It's hard not to.
Well, today's his birthday, and we were, I guess I was wondering if we could possibly use your kitchen to make him a cake.
How about when we get settled in, I'll help you. I have to probably start making food anyway.
That'd be much appreciated. And would there be any possibility we could get some wine too? I know, what's his name? Where's the old man? what's his name? Donovan?
Davian?
Davian. I know he's kind of against it, but is there like any way we could get a couple bottles?
I'll see what I can do, but we do have shipments to make, so we have to see what we have left.
I understand. It's just kind of a special occasion because he's never had a birthday before.
Okay.
All right. Well, I do appreciate it. Thank you.
Does that if he's never had a birthday, does that mean that he's how old is he? I don't know how old the
I have no idea how old is he. I have no idea either. But today's his birthday, so
I'm gonna assume that he's not 1. Okay.
I would hope not. Risha, Risha, are you okay over there?
Perfectly fine, right?
Do you want to help me?
Yes. I love birthdays.
Okay. Well, later on, or eventually, she will help us make a cake.
All right. You see most of the Martikovs head into the vat room.
I assume. What's the status of the vine blights that fell apart all over the place?
There's lots of twigs around to make fires with.
Oh, delightful. Is it wet or dry?
The vine blights are wet. The twig and needle blights are dry.
Okay.
Hey, Tati,
Mm-hmm.
can I ask you a question over here?
Sure. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
As you guys are wandering off, Dag kind of excuses himself and heads over and starts looking into these fields.
That new spell.
Mm-hmm.
You said that you got that overnight, right?
Yeah. Well, we'll be resting.
Did you have a voice in your head too?
No.
How'd you get the spell?
I kind of thought it up.
But how does that work? Because a voice spoke to me, and I have a new power.
Oh, that's. Do you want to tell me about it, or you want to keep it to yourself?
I mean, I would eventually, yes, but not close to people.
Oh, okay. That's
The only other person that knows is Krogan.
Oh,
Where are you going, Risha? Where are you wandering off?
You pass that doorway and you see
We didn't even clear the bodies out. We just left
you
dead
didn't.
bodies
No.
in there. Oh
No.
my goodness.
It looks
I
like they've
have
already
seen-
passed over the druid though. He's been turned over, he's flat on his back. He's been searched a little. And they're now like at the vats talking about them. And now Vince is gassing the house. So give me a second.
But yeah, we could discuss this later on whenever people aren't so close.
What did you hear? You said, did you hear? Did you said you heard a voice?
It was a dream, and it was more like my own voice asking me if I wish to crush my enemies, and
Oh,
I accepted it.
yeah, that's dangerous to make deals like that.
Yes, but it was to help me and my family.
Mm-hmm.
In that case,
Well, it's dangerous. You know, did the voice ask for anything in return from you?
It did not.
Did you ask if it wanted anything in return?
I did not, but I also, I don't know, I said it would help me with my family, and I mentioned the Strahd, and it got really mad whenever I said his name as if he wanted him dead.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
So that's why I kind of accepted it, because it sounds like he wants Strahd
He?
on this land too.
The voice was a he?
It was my own voice.
Oh, right. You said that. Yes. That's weird.
Yes.
Hmm.
So I just didn't know if you had like a similar dream because
I didn't. I did not hear my own voice. No. I mean, I hear it when I talk, but
well, we should talk about this more. I just said like the only person that knows right now is Krogan.
I won't tell anybody.
Good. So I guess should we get back or
Yeah. I don't know, unless
Is
you want
there
to look at the.
somewhere you would like me to take this body? I assume you don't. Is there somewhere I should take this corpse? I can haul it out of here for you.
Tati, forgot to tell you. It's Krogan's birthday because he has no birthday. So today is his new birthday.
Okay.
So yeah, just letting you know that. That's why you seem shocked. So
I'm not shocked. I just it's fine. Okay. Yeah.
okay.
Good luck with that.
Oh, okay, bye.
Davian just kind of like waves off Krogan. Just find some refuse pit and throw him in it.
Will do, sir. Krogan's gonna
You
pick
can
it up.
take
throw it
whatever
over
you
the
want off of him.
Cool. Don't much approve of looting corpses, but I'll check his pockets for change.
You find another silver dagger.
What? Risha,
And-
get
And
over here.
No, she
all
doesn't
three of
encode.
them
One,
freeze
so
and look
if
at
someone
you.
else needs it.
All three of
Do
them are
you guys recognize this dagger?
Adrian says,
Is it yours?
no,
Did they
but
steal it?
no, it's not ours, but I mean, it might be useful for werewolves.
We have some first-hand experience with that. True.
Elvira just kind of starts shifting away.
Y'all scared of silver?
No,
I'm gonna. You want this dagger,
They're
Risha?
definitely werewolves.
Looks just your size.
I'm
But I got one from the last one, so if anyone else needs a silver weapon, they should take it.
Bruce, silver dagger.
I mean, I would greatly appreciate it.
It's yours.
I'm still staring thoughtfully at Fields.
Hey, so how do I get the silver dagger now?
so Sid is still out in the field. Okay.
Yeah, I'm still
So
outside staring at the
Sid saw that Dag and his son Claudio had gone out into the live fields. Claudio was more like following his dad, and his dad has been like looking around the field.
Oh. I'm gonna kind of start wandering over that way. Just kind of, like I'm looking at the field, but also I'm trying to get closer and see what they're doing.
Okay, let me roll a perception check for you.
How does one add a silver dagger?
plutonium import. You know, the little 3-dot thing on your character sheet,
That's right.
and then item, silver dagger. I think.
Okay.
I think that's a normal item.
So Dag sees you start wandering over and is now like trying to be very casual about what he's doing, but you can tell that he's like kicking things around with his feet and looks like he's trying to find something that might be buried.
Okay. What do I do with that information? Yeah, so I'm gonna. How far away is he? From me right now.
I mean, they're out in the field. You're like slowly moving into it. I estimating probably around 100 feet. They're like at the image of the map, but
I'm gonna still keep wandering over. I'm not gonna talk to him yet. I'm just gonna keep kind of wandering and looking. I'm just looking at the grass and kind of looking up and scanning and then looking down. But I'm every time I look up and scan, I'm trying to track what they're doing. And
okay. Yeah, he is also going up and down the vines, but like instead of like looking at the vines, he's definitely looking, like obviously trying to like hide what he's doing, but looking in the ground.
Okay.
Can you get the silver dagger on your sheet, Bruce, or do you want me to do it?
I'm looking for it right now.
Don't you import items? Open importer.
All right, I'm home. I'm getting ready to switch over.
Yay!
Okay. All right, it's on your sheet.
Darn it! I just found it too.
All right, now 3 of us have silver weapons.
All right.
The other thing you find, Krogan, is that they have like a skin or wine pouch, but it is empty. When you pick it up, it feels empty.
The druids did?
Yeah, the druid that he's searching currently.
All right. Zoom in over here. Can you all hear me? I switched mics.
Yes, let me turn you all the way back up. Whoop. All right, there we go.
Yeah. I do the same. Okay, try it again.
You low?
Yep. Still a little quiet, but, it's much better.
All right. Yeah. Okay. I'm wandering. I'm gonna wander closer, and I'm gonna say, what's keeping these fields alive? Just gonna straight and direct. Subtle is not my strong suit.
Dag looks up and he kind of like sighs a little bit. Let's just call it a gift from the ladies 3 that our vineyards have been able to flourish.
The ladies 3.
Mm.
Do I know that? Does that ring a bell? I have any idea what he's talking about when he says that?
Oh,
Uh-oh, who just dropped out? Oh, Vince is jumping on his computer, I think. No, not really. That is not
Yeah.
ringing any bells currently.
Who are the ladies 3?
The Oh, right, you're not from Barovia. They're, I suppose you'd say, ancient powers that people used to worship here before the Morning Lord was brought in.
Okay. Is there anything in the tome that we read that references that?
Ancient pagan nonsense.
I don't think so.
Because wasn't there something about
There was
druids
something
and their
about the
gods?
seeker, and there was another one I think started with
Oh,
W.
it was a weird. There's another weird word. It was It wasn't. What was it? It was.
Well, there was definitely the seeker. There was the tree, and there was
There's the
the
huntress.
the huntress.
No, there's a
The
different word.
weaver. The weaver.
Maybe it's them together.
Yeah, the seeker, the weaver, and the huntress, maybe?
Giving.
It was the. Oh,
It's
what
at
is
the
that
end.
word?
It's at the end of the chapter.
There's a very weird word he uses. I don't know.
The Fanes.
Pain?
That's what it is. Yes, the Fanes. I don't know. I think
They're
that's
nature goddesses. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna say. Thinking of that, I'd be like, is that the Fanes or the huntress or something like that?
Yes, the Fanes, the ladies 3, yes.
Ah, wait, the druids used to serve them, didn't they?
Yes.
But did the druids attack you because you're still serving the Fanes and they no longer do?
That might be a reason.
Strokes my beard again. So these powers, is there a way we can speak with them? These ladies?
I don't know. I'm only married into this family.
Okay. What are you looking for over here, by the way? Sudden
Like I
changes.
said, just a gift from the Fanes.
Wait, what? You're looking for the gift? It's a thing?
He's like he has the face of like, damn it, I said too much. I can't really talk about it.
Who can?
I would say speak to Davian, but I'd probably be disowned, so speak to Adrian instead.
Okay. Ooh, do I have locate object prepared? Probably not. Never have the spell I need. No, I don't have it. Okay. Okay. I said, all right. Well, I'll see what I can do, and I'm gonna wander off.
All right. So Krogan, you have found the only things that this druid had were a staff, that silver dagger, and this empty wineskin that you've picked up.
Passed off the dagger to Bruce, scooping up the rest of it, and I guess hauling her to the edge
Listen
of the
to
forest,
him.
maybe? That's a him. Hauling the druid, somewhere discreet, out of sight, edge of the forest, or somewhere like that.
All right. Yeah, you just toss him on the ground.
Bloop.
Bloop.
Yep, and heading back.
Woo, goodbye. Actually, I should
Bye.
probably just delete the token.
Unless
Yeah.
you plan to reanimate it.
I would be very concerned if Krogan to do that.
We didn't take care of the evil druid's dead body either. He's still up there as well, isn't he?
Yes, there are
Okay.
2 other druid bodies up there.
Krogan is just gonna start. He's on corpse detail now. He's just hauling these bodies away to the. It's the RimWorld corpse pile. Just hauling them away.
Anyone else joining him?
I
Well,
guess I'll join him.
Ren can give him a hand.
Risha,
Meatheads will
can
help.
you do anything with the big corpse?
I can loot them.
Okay.
Randyn has been sort of glowering at Risha when she passes by.
And Risha has been sort of glowering at Tati.
Now I need to look up what glowering means.
Everyone is everyone's
Obsedi
angry at everyone
eyes.
else.
Why are we glowering? Did I miss some party drama?
Yeah, I don't know what's going
Yes.
on. I don't know what's
Yeah,
going
kinda.
on.
At least some.
Okay then.
Let's say that there were some differing opinions about what to do with the staff.
It was literally 50-50.
Risha made what turned out to be the right call, but Randyn's upset about it. And Tati did what turned out to be the wrong call, but totally made sense because weird spell effects in Barovia.
Mm-hmm.
What happened when the staff broke?
All the
Everyone
blights
died.
died.
Everything went
Well,
fine.
just the
A
blights.
horrible shriek,
That too.
and
Like-
the blights died.
There was like an obviously evil effect from when the staff broke. Like, wow, we just destroyed an evil thing. Like that was obviously evil.
I would describe it that way.
Okay.
There was an ear-piercing scream, and all of the blights in the entire winery area, collapsed into rubble.
Also, when the druid died and he dropped the staff, it was described as, what was it? The roots kind of detached themselves from him, or
Yeah, it's like it was welded to his hand.
Oh, symbiosis. Great. Yeah, that's a good
that was
call.
pretty creepy.
It's a good thing Sid didn't pick that up.
You're never gonna
Yeah.
find out what the staff.
Yeah,
had.
everyone was hiring initiative. I couldn't take it, so.
All right. So,
Door
you
is
guys,
locked.
so Risha, you searched the other bodies. You already found the silver dagger off the other female that was dead upstairs. You find another empty wineskin, but that's basically all she has. Oh, she has like some bottles of ink, and you realize that all the black that's on her. Yeah, she's just kind of been pouring ink on her, and there's a lot of
Why?
black footprints from the like printing press upstairs to like where she is.
I guess I'll return the ink to the Mardikovs.
What's wrong with these druids?
Well, not all druids can be as civilized as those in our company.
Can I take the empty wineskin and bring it to Sid and ask, is this magic?
An empty wineskin?
I'm just now walking up to the bay.
I was gonna say, where are we all standing?
Where you are?
Yeah, we're over here.
I mean, Randyn, I've dealt with druids before in my land, but nothing like this.
I'll look at the wineskin.
Really? This
Using
really
Arcana,
matches.
can I tell that this is maybe magical, or is it like obviously just wineskin?
Roll Arcana.
Arcana.
Randyn turns back to Bruce. Really, this seems to fit all of the stereotypes I've always known.
I mean,
It's
the
a
most I've
normal-
ever
It's a normal
dealt.
wineskin. They're
Most
just-
I've
This,
dealt with.
this is just a normal wineskin. Good to hold stuff though. Don't put new wine in it.
I mean,
Uh-huh.
the most I've dealt with Randyn were not like Sid, but at least took care of themselves.
Hugging on Bruce's.
So do you just Sid? Do you just pick it up and then like hold it?
Yeah, like I'll look at it, look for runes or something, and it's like, just and then hand it back to her.
Okay. Yeah. It's just a wineskin.
As far as I can tell, doesn't seem magical.
What, Risha?
Do you want my wineskin?
Of course. More wine, the better.
Don't
Don't
you
put
already
new
have
wine
one?
in it. Sid shouts across the room.
You could put water in it.
Why
I
can't I
could then-
put wine in it?
Well, he said
just
new
not
wine,
new
but it's
wine.
a joke. It's a joke.
No,
Oh, that's
I mean
awesome, too.
it is true. It's a good parable.
true.
It's true.
Maybe
Bruce
is there
is
water
straight up
skin?
confused by this statement.
Is there water skins? Could I use the wineskin as a water skin?
Do you not have a water skin, Tati?
No.
You can.
I'm really thirsty.
Okay. Bruce, please give that to Tati and let her put water in it.
Okay. Daddy. There you go.
Thanks. I need to find some
Also,
water
here's
now.
some food for you too.
Oh, I already have food,
Okay.
so she won't take it.
Aw. Why can't Bruce beat everybody?
I paid you back for the other rations, right?
You don't need to pay me back. Don't worry about it.
No, I'm pretty
No.
sure I paid you back. Yeah,
You
I
don't owe me
I know I did. Oh, good. Oh, thank God. Actually, no, I shouldn't
Tati,
say that.
why does that bother you so much?
Tati has
It-
a wineskin.
I'll add it.
Okay. Just
Or,
hooking
I
it
mean-
to your belt.
Huh?
Just hooking it to your belt or something.
Yeah, I guess.
Okay. The other druid upstairs.
Or a backpack. I guess I'd put it there.
Does Randyn get the same sense of deep suspicion of this that the player does?
So the
Do
other
I get the
druid
impression
upstairs-
that like
the other druid
that
upstairs.
God
the other
is
druid
Yeah,
upstairs.
the other dude upstairs.
The other druid upstairs doesn't have a silver dagger. This is the one that was holding the staff, but he also does have an empty wineskin.
I think they just like wine.
I mean, it's not. That's what I'm calling it, but it's like it's not a canteen. It's just basically a.
Pouch of
I mean,
liquid.
that's the best way to describe it.
Gourd?
Krogan is going to sniff it. Does it smell like wine was in there?
Okay. No, it does not smell like wine was in there. In fact, like
Oh
it
my
makes your
goodness.
fur bristle.
It says, oh, okay.
I see.
It smells disgusting. And instead of like the residue of wine or water, it actually is kind of hard to uncork it because like it's like sap is stuck to the lid.
Krogan immediately drops it, like, ugh. Guys, I don't think they were drinking wine.
Wait.
Oh,
We're downstairs.
oh,
Did I hear that?
aw.
Because they're in the loft right now. Can we hear them through the
Yeah, I
big
mean-
hole in the floor?
Yes.
Oh, yeah,
there's
that's just
people
open.
Upstairs, but everyone's just standing around and not moving on the maps that I made prepared, especially for.
Because I mean, I'm still standing here. So if I heard Krogan
All right,
say,
we can go. Let's go.
if I heard Krogan say that, I would be like, oh, they're not up there. No, they are up there.
They're going up. They're going up there. They're up there. They're supposed to be up there.
Okay. I'm like, Tati,
Yeah.
Krogan thinks there might be something wrong with that container.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know. Be careful.
I'll just inspect them. I'll go back, take the backpack off, put it down on the ground, open the backpack, pull it back out, look at it more closely.
Same thing.
Well, where do I put it now? Is it? Am I able to open it?
Yeah, you open it up, and it's like that same like black ichor, almost sap-like syrup.
Is there any
Residue.
residue?
Drink in it?
So can I touch my finger to it? Like dip my pinky in it?
Okay.
Like
yeah.
what? Like just the tiniest bit?
It's kind of sticky.
I'm gonna
It's
put it on my
fluid,
tongue.
It's like molasses.
I'm gonna put it on my tongue.
I'm watching this.
It tastes disgusting.
Uh,
Like absolutely disgusting, and it makes you feel really bad.
Does anyone have water?
I give her. I hand her some water. I have water skin. I wonder what that is.
I kind of do, but I don't. I tried to find out what it was.
Well, do I have that?
Does she
water?
from
Good-
tasting have any
Could
sense
Bruce,
of what it
since
could
he
be?
was nature and stuff like that in the wild, could he? Maybe.
Roll a
That's what Tati was trying to do by tasting it.
survive. Yeah, Tati and Bruce can roll a survival check, or Bruce can aid Tati.
Actually, you probably want to do that.
What, 8, Toddy?
Do you have a +4 to survival?
I have a +4.
Oh, okay, so we're the same.
I have a
So.
7.
What?
Yes.
Well, yeah, because wisdom's your primary stat.
So are we rolling each, or am I helping
You-
you?
It'd be
It's the same. It doesn't matter. I'll just roll one. You can roll one.
Okay. Yeah, it definitely does not seem like an edible substance. It would definitely ruin whatever
Well.
it's put in.
I don't think I can clean this out.
It
Sid,
definitely made you feel sick putting it to
Yeah.
your tongue.
do you what this stuff could be?
Do I have any idea what this is?
I mean,
Roll a
you're
survival
the
check.
druid. I mean, do you?
With
I mean,
with advantage because they've been your experiments. They experimented on it. Yeah, it's most likely poison, like a very virulent poison.
Yeah, I sort of take a look at it and sort of give it a whiff. Yeah, I think that's poisonous. I probably use that to cause harm to people.
Maybe we can give it to the people who have use weapons. They can put it on their weapons then.
I'm not.
It is residue. There's nothing left in them.
Yeah, so there's not enough.
Oh,
Means
okay.
they used it on something.
I'm gonna walk into the vat room.
Okay.
Y'all, I take the wineskin. I just walk over. Y'all should know that these are empty containers of what once was poison.
Adrian looks extremely concerned. You see Elvir start wringing his hands. And Adrian, go fetch a cup. And yeah, all right, yes. Excuse me.
In my inventory, I have protection from poison, but not. Dang it.
1 second.
All right. Elvir rushes back and hands over a cup, and Adrian and Davian go over to this wine vat and pour out some very dark purplish red wine. And Adrian just takes like the smallest of sips and just immediately spits it out. Yes, that wine has definitely been tampered with.
Well, I have some good news for you. If I have a day to prepare, I do have a spell that could render inert any poisons or diseases with food and drink.
As
within a
can I,
certain
in
area.
fact. If your magic is not enough to take care of everything, I can assist in that matter.
Yeah,
Davian,
I probably need to cast a spell for each vat.
Davian, well, whatever was in there, even if you do hear the poison effects, it's probably still ruined. The taste is.
Yeah, that's right. Unfortunately.
Well, you never know quite until you try, I suppose.
Gone to vinegar.
Well, no, like the poison, the harmful part of the poison may be gone, but the thing that was carrying the poison into the liquid would still be there contaminating the larger substance. Right? Because it's not just like pure poison with like no other additives, if such a thing existed.
So you think the flavor would remain even if the poison
Yes.
was removed?
Yes.
Well,
Or
you never
some
know.
whatever other accidentals came along with it. That's not wine.
Ah,
That's
yes.
a contaminant.
It may well still be worth trying. And if
we
nothing else,
clean
I think
it, couldn't one of us just try it and see if it still tastes okay?
Well, I mean, I'd have to do this tomorrow. I'd also
indeed.
be willing to attempt. I have another spell that may help your other field, since it seems to lack whatever it is that's making your other field succeed.
Don't bother. Like I said, none of your magic will fix the fields.
And you know that how?
We just know. None of your business. Elver
It's
is,
our
like,
business.
looking
We
around.
just
We just
It kind of
saved
is.
your
Place.
place.
Yes, and we thank you very much, but beyond that, it is not your business. Elver is like looking around very, very nervously. It's like, I am going to go count bottles in the basement for
At that, Sid stands a little taller and sort of puffs out his chest a little bit and says, "You're going to tell a druid that the land is not his business?
Hi,
You
Risha.
may farm this land, but do not think that that gives you any more power over it than it does to one who comes from it."
Sorry, but
Sid.
that's like a Batman quote.
Easy, friend. We needn't get into a fight about this, I don't think. It is far from any of our lands. I understand your connection to land in general, but well, not understand, but you know what I mean. I hope at least we can work together for this, for common purposes, right wrongs, do what we can to well, we are here to help after all.
Davian continues with the argument while Brandon is trying to calm everything down, and Adrian is like has his hands on his father's shoulders like, Father, please, and may I remind you that it's druids who came in here and poisoned our wine and ran us out of our homes. Don't think that I trust you. And and he's going off.
Yeah, so at that, I just, what would Sid do? Hold on, let me give me a second. He's gonna get into his head here.
Excuse me, just a
Yeah,
small problem.
it would just take a big breath and just yeah, he would just walk away. He would just walk away.
When I used the stairs, Krogan went up the stairs, but I didn't.
Oh,
Oh.
there you go.
Uh-oh.
Thank you.
You know, I know it might not be your business and trust him, but if it wasn't for us, you would have never gotten this place back. At least you could have been a little bit more grateful and not just be a snarky old man.
And I thanked you for getting us back into our home, but right now we have
Yes,
larger issues.
So you're right, we do. And if there's anything further we can do about that,
Just,
we'd be happy to, willing at least.
all right, listen. Father, just-
Brandon, does he not understand that we risked our lives to save this place, and all we get is a mere, oh, thank you. All right, bye.
Yes, Bruce. He does understand that.
It's about at this point that Dag
He kind of
comes
leans
in.
into.
You
He kind of leans
can
into Bruce.
obviously see Bruce starting to get a
That's
little
why
bit heated.
Oh,
That's
God.
why he hasn't just kicked us out. He's not exactly a personable old chap. He should probably more approach his
It's about
son.
at this time that Dag kind of like, rushes past Krogan and you two, and just
Seeing Dag, I'm gonna follow him in because I want to know what he's rushing for.
all right, and downstairs, Risha, you see Elvir, who is counting bottles, and he looks like he's like flicking his fingers like he's counting, like mentally and like physically, and just has gone up and down the shelves very, very fast, calculating. And I don't need any help counting. Thanks.
Well, I just came down because I had questions.
Yes.
And you seem like quite the most intelligent person here.
Yes.
So you mentioned or somebody mentioned, that you use ravens as messengers.
Yes.
So would you be able to send a few as messengers to a few people that we need to send messages to?
Oh, I'm not in charge of all of that. You would have to ask Adrian, not me. I do the books.
Would that be inappropriate to ask, though?
I don't I don't think so. You helped us a lot, and I mean, you just kind of ignore Dad. He's really set in his ways, you know. But yeah, Adrian is. You should talk to Adrian.
So you don't know anything about the ravens, or could I ask you?
Oh, I know a lot about the ravens, but I'm not the person to talk to.
Because we did encounter a raven that was different than the others.
He looks incredibly nervous. What do you mean by that?
It seemed more intelligent, and Tati couldn't speak to it in animal speak, whatever it is she does. And it had blue wings, and it seemed to be warning us.
Oh, you're right. That is very strange. Different raven.
There's different kinds of ravens here.
You should go talk to Adrian. I need to go back to counting.
Can I ask you one more question?
I
What
guess.
if you're like Columbo? What the?
She's gonna take out her little silver dagger. So what's the deal with this?
He looks like he recoils slightly. It's a silver dagger. You use them to fight werewolves.
Yes, but you're not a werewolf, are you?
Right, but you're brandishing a knife at me.
No, I'm just holding it. See, and she reaches out.
Oh my! Bruce and Risha are more alike than I thought.
She's doing this on purpose, by the way.
That's the difference. Yup.
Yeah, we might have differing opinions about that. But yeah, I mean, you'd want to talk to Adrian about weapons too.
Man, like, yeah, I know it's good against werewolves, but silver weapons will also just,
Shank people.
stab most people.
She's literally holding it in the palm of her hand. Like, why is he scared?
3
That's
feet
still
tall.
that's normal. If somebody was like, here's a knife, like, what do you think of it? It's like, get that away from me.
Why are you just asking how do you like my knife?
Hello, child. You seem to have a
weird
knife.
around this
I'm
one.
uncomfortable.
That's a very normal reaction.
Hey, what do you have? A knife. No.
Yeah. No, now I have to edit it.
Oh, I mean, didn't we do that one before? Did we do that one before?
Not with Risha's face on it.
So Risha comes up as Dag comes over and just gravely says, "It's gone."
I heard that. Did I hear that?
Yes,
I'm
you're
listening.
there.
Ah.
And you see Davian like clutch his chest and kind of like stagger up against the wall, and Adrian is like looking extremely stony faced.
Does a heart attack count of dying as old age, or can I still lay on hands him?
Adrian like quickly catches them and like is like looking desperately between Davian and Dag. Like, are you sure you searched the whole field? The tracks led to a hole and off the property. It's gone.
Now you'll admit you need our help for real? I shout into that room.
Adrian looks over. Oh, please do not fault my father for being suspicious.
Well, whatever deal you made with the Fanes, the Druids have interfered, and you need our help more than you're willing to admit.
Could you at least wait until I make sure my father's all right before you start chastising him?
He huffs out, but he does stop talking.
You Randyn will approach, but not getting too. You'll keep a little bit of a distance. Do you need any help? Is he all right?
Father, listen. I know this is bad news, but we have people here that are willing to help. Let's get him upstairs. And Adrian helps guide Davian up the stairs. Everyone, let's talk in the dining room. Dag like looks over at Sid like, "There, are you satisfied, jerk?" And then looks up the stairs.
So what's
Yeah.
gone?
We'll explain in a second. Let me just get my father to sit down. Stefania, please get some water. Let me grab these bodies.
The living room was upstairs, or the dining room? I said the
The
dining room.
dining room.
That was upstairs, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Sid is not upset at all that an arrogant man got humbled in front of him. He doesn't care. He's not sympathetic.
Jeez.
He is not sympathetic.
Oh my goodness. So small dining room, guys. Oh boy.
Oh. Oh, yes. I mean, it's a little small for tokens.
I mean, yeah, it's a 15-foot by 15-foot dining room. It's not really that small.
Right, it's not actually that small. It's actually relatively large. It's just our tokens take up, they're all big chungai.
Okay, how on earth does someone get out of
Big
here?
chunk
I
guy.
swear.
Good luck. You can do it.
I have entered into darkness.
Heart of
You
Darkness?
did not teleport. Oh, there you go.
Thank you. I couldn't get out of there.
You just decided to
Brendan
jump the railing.
quietly
so-
closes the door, or mostly closes the door, seeing the sleeping baby in the next room.
Nobody farting here.
Oh no.
I'll just stand on the table.
Oh, excuse me,
you do.
Randon's farts smell like glory.
Stop it.
Ghouls
Oh, no.
smell like. Oh my goodness.
Does he fart glowing stuff
Alright,
too? or-
get in here, Sid.
Only if he's doing his radiant thing.
Two
Radiant
other
consumption.
kids. Oh, where did?
Get
oh.
that.
Party in the dining room.
Oh my
yeah, hold on,
goodness.
let me drag Claudio up there because he got scared of Sid and backed off.
Oh my god.
Who did?
One
Claudia?
fireball, man. One fireball.
Take out everyone, and then the two kids like are at the door, looking in.
I mean, average damage wouldn't kill us. Well, us, the party.
There's a baby in the other.
Like I said, Randon closes the door quietly to on the assumption that we're going to be making noise.
All right. So Stefiana is like at her father's shoulder. She got him some water. He's like kind of breathing heavily, still kind of holding his chest and like gripping his staff or his walking stick with a raven head as the handle. And hold on one sec.
They've got a theme going.
Go on, Adrian. You can tell them. And Adrian kind of like stands up. All right. Our family has resided in this valley before Strahd.
Oh, wow.
Before honestly before his father's father was even born. When the valley was first being settled. We were great devotants of the Ladies Three, the Fanes, that blessed this valley, that the Druids worshipped. With the invasion of Strahd came the Morning Lord, and people slowly forgot the Fanes, except for our family, and mostly our family and the Druids. Long ago, we were gifted 3 stones, 3 gems that made our fields fertile. We were able to establish the grapevines here even with the wrong climate, even with the infertile soil, and they flourished. We are proud to say, or were, the plumpest, juiciest grapes, far beyond the ability of any druid. Any druid that could cultivate food. We set up our 3 different vineyards and made probably the most fantastic wine that you could ever make.
So we've heard.
About a year ago, and he just kind of like sets his hand gently on Davian's shoulder. The first gem was stolen. Erwin and his fiancée Danica, they were on watch. Erwin swore that they both saw someone suddenly appear in the field, and by the time they got up their torches and ran over, they only got a glimpse of a bald man in wizard's garb take the gem from the ground and vanish. I have to admit that I'm a bit hard pressed to believe the pair either. Father did not. It's well known that Erwin and Danica, their flirting led them to goof off more than they should, and they neglected duties while they were here. But they swore up and down that that's what happened, that they were watching, that they weren't slacking off. It was the gems themselves, they're larger than an egg, but they're green glowing gems. Risha, roll an intelligence check. A few months ago, as
Wait,
Risha,
point of clarification. Is Risha on or under the table?
she's on the table.
Hey,
Okay.
Risha, that sounds really familiar. Like you have an item in your possession that has a feature that looks exactly what he described.
Satchin? Or Agate? No.
Was this something she retrieved from the death house?
You want to put these skill cores in a
Fake wizard staff. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna pull it out then.
Adrian kind of like what is that?
It's a toy I bought in Vallaki.
He points to the end of it, the painted end of that looks like a carved cut gem that's been painted green. That is what the gems look like, except bigger.
Then whoever made this
Saw
must
it.
have known about it, must have seen it before.
Wait, does that mean the toy master
Linsky?
Valinsky might know about this? Who bought this toy?
He also mentioned that this was something that the wizard that's going around the lake, Lake Zarovich. I mean, there is a wizard.
Didn't
Right.
he fall 1,000 feet to his death?
No, that's a different wizard.
That's a different
maybe,
wizard.
Maybe.
Oh, can we maybe we let them finish the story before we bring more evidence to bear.
No, please continue.
I think we don't. I mean, those could be the
But-
same, but we don't know.
If it
Probably
was
not.
a wizard that possibly took this or something, it's
It's a wizard who lives by the lake.
Erwin's story might actually hold true.
That sounds true.
Because
It has the ring of
because
truth.
I mean, Risha can go invisible. He just said, Bruce straight up said it. Risha could go invisible. A wizard is a lot more powerful than she is. No offense, Risha. But what's stopping a wizard from doing exactly this, popping up out of nowhere, taking it, and disappearing? Y'all been pretty brutal on Erwin for a longest time, and this could actually be true. like y'all shun y'all's brother and dash son because of proclaim lacking.
Bruce. No, actually, I don't say anything. Sorry, I don't say anything. I'm still mad.
You see Davian has sunken in his chair and is just kind of like looking at the staff like a very, very sad old man.
Oh,
Well, anyway, we should like find this wizard possibly.
He was right all this time, and I treated him so badly. Father, we didn't know. We didn't know. Don't think too badly about yourself. I know.
Sid starts
Bruce
to speak. He like picks up his hand, opens his mouth, and takes a breath, and then just puts his hand back down. It doesn't say anything.
Y'all can see Bruce to start getting very furious, and he's just gonna walk out of the room.
You all have to understand that our family has owned this winery for hundreds and hundreds of years. The fact that we thought we were going to be the last generation to own it, that we lost one due to well, our father thought incompetence. You can't think too badly of him. He is a hard man, but he still loves us.
for what it's worth, I don't blame you. Bald apparating wizards are probably one of the least likely explanations for anything that happens.
Well, that really depends
I
where
mean,
you are, I suppose.
it depends if you've seen one before.
Davian just
Sid mutters to himself, and maybe the people like closest to him will hear this, but he would say like, "Hardness is not arrogance, and arrogance reaps its own fruits." And that's all he just sort of mutters that to himself. Randyn and Tati and probably
Hardness
Claudio
is
heard
not arrogance.
that. And arrogance reaps its own fruits.
Okay.
Davian at this point has his head in his hands and just, please continue, Adrian. Adrian nods. Well, a few months ago, just before the druids started convening at Yester Hill, the Bog Witch of Berez stole the second gem.
Oh no.
What was the timeline on that again?
A few months ago, before the druids started convening it at Yester Hill.
Bog Witch stole second gem. Okay.
Yeah, that was Strahd's. Was it wet nurse?
Did you say that out loud?
Yes.
Sid just looks at Tati like.
It's in the tone.
Sid actually knows this as well as her.
Yeah, and he just looks at her and he makes his eyes like real wide, like come on, man, and then just puts his head back down.
Well, now we all know.
Well, we
if it's
knew
true.
that she had some sort of connection to Strahd. We didn't know how close it was.
She got kicked out.
Do you think wet nurse means what it means for non-vampires?
Well, it would have been as a child, so, and he wasn't always that way, so I think it just has the normal meaning.
Suppose. Well, I suppose you're right. I had a more disturbing thought, I suppose, but
No, I know what you're saying. I was just, it's his mother was the one that kicked her out. He didn't kick her out. His mother did.
I would like
So
to ask
he
where
would've-
you're getting all this information.
I mean,
Because Adrian looks really impressed.
Which is that good?
we've
almost a bit envious.
we have met quite a few people, have bits and pieces here and there, put together what we can.
That can't be all of it. But I will leave it to rest. I won't question you further.
Thank you.
We did track her back to her home, but we can't enter the ruins of the town proper. She is an incredibly powerful spellcaster. From what we know, at least on par with Strahd.
Ah.
Does she have any minions?
She mostly uses scarecrows. I think there are other women who have taken up residence around the area, witches themselves. Not as powerful as her, I suppose. I don't think she really interacts with them much.
They
Or she
worship
lets them
her,
stay.
They're
Maybe they
notates of some
feel
kind?
the wilds of Barovia are dangerous. If you're exiled, if you're thrown out of a city, well, there's not really much to go other than just die. I suppose the women sought
Become a bog witch.
Yes, sought a witch for protection and learned her ways.
Aspiration.
So at this point, our information is that one of your gyms is in the possession of this apparating bald wizard. The other gym is in the possession of the bog witch, and presumably the druids have taken the third one.
Right. Most likely to Yester Hill.
Now,
Are they working together? This seems awfully coordinated.
Well, the others were some time ago. This was not just now. Was it?
The druids are known to what's the word I'm looking for? Not speak with exactly, but
Do they cooperate with the bog witch? Are they allies?
a bit. They are on the same side. The druids worship Strahd. She is obsessed with him. She settled down. Though, from what we can tell, Strahd pretty much ignores her.
Do you have any idea what they would want these gyms for? Presumably they're not making wine.
The gems are extremely powerful. They make plant life flourish, grow, and they heal diseases, they heal people. Claudio, when he was young, fell seriously ill, and we brought one of the gems to him, and not only did it heal him, but it gave him a spark of magic.
Huh.
I can see what druids like this
sorcerer.
who grow plant creatures would want with something capable of increasing
But
plant
most
growth.
of all, it gives life.
How do you mean?
They produce life. We have been able to grow our vineyard. Claudio was on death's door, and he was given life back.
Do you think that Strahd wants to restore himself to humanity?
Oh, no.
No, I think he likes how he is.
I was thinking more along the
I
lines
wonder
of
if it can be done
really
to him.
big shambling mound, like the biggest shambling mound you've ever seen.
Would they have used it to create that vine monster?
What vine monster?
That makes sense.
Oh, the one
We fought.
upstairs that everyone needed to drag down and out.
Yes, the shambling mound.
That's more of a natural, well, not natural, but
An aberration of nature.
Right.
But that is concerning that they could potentially use it to create something larger.
Did you have any more? I interrupted you. Do you have any more information for us?
No, I can only ask that we call upon your help again to get that last vine back, that last gem back. If we don't have that last gem, that last vineyard will die. It will take a few weeks, but it will die and end up like the other one. He kind of like motions out to the dead field.
If we were to get all three, would that revive all the fields?
If you can get all three, we can not only produce the Purple Grape Mash and Red Dragon Crush, but we can start producing Champagne du l'Estompe again.
I've heard things about that. I've heard it's good.
First damn wine you're ever going to taste, Davian mutters.
Well, I hope to then.
And he kind of like, Davian finally sits up straight. I apologize for the way I've treated all of you. You're right, I'm just a foolish old man. Arrogant, but I humbly beg for you all to get that gem back. It is the only thing we have left. I will provide anything, all of our money. He kind of like looks over at Adrian and then kind of pats his arm and then looks back. We have a network of information gatherers that we can provide to you.
Oh.
I think you've proved your worth as adventurers. We know that many have come and gone. Strahd brings them in, toys with them, and then dispatches them at his leisure. But perhaps maybe you can find use of,
Some good to do while we are here.
yes.
Yeah, Sid takes a deep breath. Can you procure diamond dust?
What do you need it for?
There are spells that use it as a component, spells that would be important to us in our quest to build allies and weaken our opponents' alliances.
Sorry, repeat that, because my mind just went blank.
Yes, spells that would be components to spells that would be important in our effort to build allies and weaken the alliances of our enemies.
Rare materials are extremely hard to find in Barovia, but we will try.
Perhaps it would do to be somewhat more straightforward.
Right,
We seek to.
All right, I have good news. There's something very serious going on. Sorry.
But it's good news.
We hope to heal someone of a great torment. It will hopefully as well help us, as Sid said, against the Devil Strahd.
More than one someone.
Indeed.
Well, if you manage to get the gem back, we would, if it helps, allow you to perhaps use its power to heal the person you need.
If it can heal as you suggest, that may work.
I would be cautious, not that it won't damage the gem. You must understand that this is going to be a one time that you can use this. Perhaps if you get more back, then their power grows the more there are nearby. But
do you have a pardon me asking, is there a proper name for these gems you keep talking about?
No, we've always just called them the gifts from the Ladies 3 or the winery gems.
Okay.
We don't usually talk about them.
Mm-hmm.
Usually they're buried and out of mind. Elvira is like looking around the corner, like his eyes are really wide. Like, why are we talking about this? They're supposed to be secret. It's all right, Elvira. They're going to help get the gem back. You need to stop whispering. Oh, I'm sorry. What do you mean? The druids took the last gem. Oh, that's bad. Without the gem, yes, we know. Oh. Well, I mean, without the gem, there's no grapes, which means there's no wine. Without wine, everyone's gonna get depressed, and then people will just like stop wanting to live. And I mean, Vallaki is gonna go to chaos. Crest might not last the coming winter. Well, the good news. All right, yes, the good news is that I counted all the bottles, and we have enough for all of the deliveries that we were supposed to make, and a bit of a backlog, which means we're going to be cleared out. Which means it's bad that the last gym is gone. I'll get that started. You all can continue. He starts wringing
Is there
his
any
hands
hope
again.
for the wine in the vats?
If the wine in the vats is ruined by the poison, even if you do cure it, we can't send out inferior product. It would damage our reputation. Yes.
I see.
I mean, yeah.
Davian's on
Does
that
it
Sigma
taste?
grind.
Does it taste bad or just different?
Strahd may not have the best taste when it comes to food of the living, would he?
I mean, maybe you could send him a shipment. Actually, that's probably a bad idea.
Oh, don't.
Yeah, I really don't think sending the inferior
Well,
products to
once
one
it is
guy.
poisoned, does
I mean,
he
what I'm
really
saying
have?
is, if it doesn't
His
taste
blood.
bad, like if it's drinkable, then you could just say it's a one-time, special promotion kind of thing.
We stopped sending wine to him a very long time ago. Our family did. Back when he had no more use for wine. Though he should have a significant stockpile in his castle still. When he used to entertain.
But you could very well offer the.
Okay. Does he? I'm kind of narrowing my eyes as he says we don't send Strahd wine anymore. Does that seem honest?
Roll an insight check. Yeah, he seems pretty truthful. You kind of
Okay.
get the feeling that the family stopped, when he turned into a vampire.
Okay.
Because vampires don't drink wine and people don't visit vampires for noble parties and...
Yeah, speak for yourself.
You're a vampire?
No. Surprise!
No, he just visits the vampire for noble parties when we're not
It was a
watching.
vampire the whole entire time.
Oh man, I wish I had done that. Oh gosh.
If you get Randyn killed and then my next 2 backup characters killed, I have a plan.
I have a plan, guys.
Famous last words.
Go ahead. Just go ahead. Do it. Do it. Someone kill him.
Absolutely not.
Well,
I'm making sure no one dies.
and that's
Oh,
all.
also, that's the other thing that I don't know if Sid's told anyone. He needs diamonds to bring people back from the dead.
Yep.
You need diamonds to do everything, man. It's like everything you do costs us
They're
like
a girl's best
5,000
friend.
gold.
They're an adventurer's best friend.
We had that situation last night.
Ha
Did you run out of? Oh, you're right.
Yeah, that.
Yes.
Yeah, the whole power word kill thing,
I'll be honest. Well, never mind. My brain is fried right now. So that feels like forever ago to me.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, it was a heck of a week.
It was a heck of a weekend.
That's all the information I have for you, unless you have other questions.
What about Yester Hill? Can you tell us anything about the tactical situation of the druids who live there?
Yester Hill itself used to be where the druids buried their dead. It is, in all rights, an enormous burial mound. It's where the Huntress was worshipped.
Is that where the Golthias tree is?
Yes.
Yes. Where are you getting? Never mind. I said I wasn't going to ask, but
Your family has been very honest with us. We have an autobiography written by Strahd that we've been getting this information from.
Heavy sigh from Sid.
they all.
We can
them,
sigh
everyone,
together.
The entire family turns and looks at Krogan
Randyn
and
just
looks
sort
at
of
the rest
nods,
of
like,
Are you familiar with the Voctors in Vallaki? Do you get much news from there?
We mostly focus on east of Vallaki, but yes, I have been in contact with Erwin, and yes, before this all happened, we mostly know the situation there.
I see. We obtained this book from her.
That
Well, obtained is a nice word.
he
It was
grins.
accurate. It was accurate.
He smiles broadly. Well, it's good that this book was removed in however way from her clutches. How did you find it? Did you know that she had it? Or
What's it, Risha?
So it was
The
just
political
happenstance that
situation.
you just wandered through the house.
She's just sitting there smiling knowingly.
A great deal of the situation in Vallaki is fluid at the moment. A lot is changing, in part due to our actions, in part due to the Burgomaster. And
Are you asking if our
Great deal
actions were
else.
fate?
well, yes, of course they were.
Well,
That's how
what do you
fate
mean
works.
what do you mean by that?
I don't know. I was asking if that's what you meant.
Well, I was wondering if you were led there, if you were told it was there, or
No.
you just happened across it, innocently while taking a independent tour.
Looks to Risha.
Euphemisms.
An unguided tour, if you will.
Oh, it was guided.
4-hour tour.
It was nudged by an even
Yeah.
more mischievous little person.
Yeah.
I wouldn't know. I wasn't there. I wasn't.
Well, at any rate, if there's anything we can help you on to your what are you seeking here in this land? You said you were going to fight against Strahd.
Leave.
Yeah, no, the objective is to get out of here.
So
And if
you
that
have
means
to fight
killing,
Strahd.
yeah.
There's a long way to go before we get.
Well, like I said, if there's anything else you need a certain person healed.
We do.
Yes. You do. He starts the sentence like a couple of times. And he's like, also, similar spells may be of use to people afflicted with lycanthropy.
Yes.
Really now.
If it is a curse, and so magically removing curses can sometimes remove that particular curse.
It depends
Wonder
on
if-
whether it was passed on or if it was inflicted.
He's talking about the
That would make
part.
sense.
What was he talking about?
He was very clear. I mean, he said if someone got it. Obviously, we're not talking about people born with it.
Yeah, I'm not certain. I don't have direct experience, but that would make
Are
sense.
we talking about who I think we're talking about?
Oh, you're talking about a specific person.
No.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
just saying in
All right.
general, it's a useful thing to have. If
Indeed,
you're,
you're right.
for say, wanting. Yeah. Some people don't want the condition. And
Right, for
it
you,
can be
yeah,
useful
you
in
guys don't
making
want that.
allies.
Oh, if you're saying if we find a werewolf who doesn't want to be a werewolf anymore. Yes.
Right. And if the werewolves are more service to Strahd,
Which
removing
they
that
are.
power from them would certainly weaken his power. I don't know. I mean, it would. I'm just, if we took his army of werewolves and reduced them, even without killing them.
Well, we can tell you exactly where the den is, or the whereabouts.
Yeah, can you do it on this map?
Takes out the map, I assume.
Yep.
She doesn't have it, but someone else, whoever has the map, does.
Who's got the map?
Here. It's Whoever has the map,
Didn't
you can
Sid
go
have it?
over to the map tab.
Why would I have
I
them?
thought. Oh yeah, I don't know. Maybe you have survival. That's it though.
True.
Nobody else does. Oh no. Patty does, right?
Yep.
Okay, so either of you would make sense.
Man, she has no proficiencies on things that actually use her primary stat.
He circles this hill on the map if you guys want to jump over to that tab.
Okay.
Can you put a marker?
I did. I circled it.
Oh, it's a circle that remains. So good.
A big circle, but it's okay. On that mountain. I assume that's a mountain.
Yes, on this around this mountain, slight mountain range at the foot of Mount Veritalk. Right between Kresk and the lake, their den is.
Do you know? I mean, presumably you've never been there yourself, but do you know what the inside is like? Is it
Full
A
of werewolves,
cave?
most likely.
there's a
I
fortress?
believe we believe it's some sort of cave that's built into the mountain. We have not found any structures.
Living like animals.
Well, that's werewolves for you. Very uncivilized lycanthropes.
Can you activate the second floor map?
Oh right, yeah, me too. Oops.
I can just drag you over.
No,
I think
no, it's
everyone-
because it's not the active map. The ground floor is.
Yeah, I know. I'll just okay. No, it's fine.
There we
It's
go.
because I have to like throw Bruce down on the first floor now. So give me a second.
Yeah,
right.
throwing Bruce around is always good.
Randyn's so off. There you go. Get out of here, boy. You're not allowed on the second floor.
Yeah.
All right. Any other questions?
Think so. That was all very informative.
Well,
What of Yester Hill?
oh,
It's where
Do
the
you
druid.
think
yeah,
that
it's-
is? Do
South
you
of
know
here.
anything more about the place? Anything that we need to know if we were to go?
on the top of the hill is a ring of stones, and inside is where many more burial are, but also where they used to perform or still do most of their sacrifices, their rituals. So if that's most likely where they brought it, or directly to the base of the tree.
Mhm.
That would be interesting if they were trying to bring it back to life, though their loyalty to Strahd is very strong. They might not have thought of that.
The Fanes you worship, do they physically manifest in this land?
That was going to be my next question. Is there a way we can talk to these Fanes?
Are they even still alive?
I don't know. Father, you're the last one of the people who worship them.
You know, I'm
They used to have great power here. They used to have great power here, but I don't believe that they're dead. Strahd cannot kill gods or goddesses. He cannot kill spiritual forces. He can warp them, he can take power from them, but he can't kill them. I know they're not. But they he might have taken their spiritual power. He might have diminished them, but he can't kill them.
How can we get in contact with them?
I don't know. Maybe you haven't gotten their attention yet.
Do you know any of their names?
It's the huntress, the weaver, and the seeker. That is what we call them.
Did they have proper names?
That's what they wanted to be called.
We've seen a statue of the Huntress.
That is also she was mentioned by the werewolves.
Yes, the werewolves. They worship
Once.
a sick version of her. They only worship the predator. I think they were the first werewolves here in Barovia were gifted their lycanthropy by her.
Have you ever experienced anything to make you think they're out there watching out for you?
Oh, their gems still have power. When
But
I
you no
dro-
longer have the gems. They can't be watching out for you that well.
They were taken from us. They did not snatch them back themselves.
For all their power, it doesn't seem they were able to stop this from happening to your family.
Why
Oddly
would
quick
they?
to blame gods for the troubles of mortals.
I can still myself draw power from the land. The land of the Fanes, not of Strahd.
How do you mean?
He shuts up, and Adrian's like, he has a bit of a green thumb, if you know what I mean. Beyond that of a simple vineyard operator, David just kind of harumphs.
Risha's not convinced.
Yeah, Sid doesn't know what to do. Okay. So I kind of look around.
All the
Are we going to help
questions.
him? Are we going to go get one of these stones?
I think that would be the right thing to do.
Suppose.
I mean, the
Of
Yester
course.
Hill is right. It's right there. It's just south of here.
I will say that the ladies themselves, they're not goddesses in the sense of a paladin or a cleric. They're of nature. They are nature. They're the forces of nature. They're of a different spiritual kind.
Perhaps
Yes, I got
liberating
that
Yester
impression.
Hill would gain us access to them as well.
Or at least give you access to
Yester Hill was once sacred to them, was it not?
Yes.
I would oppose going to Yester Hill. It sounds easily fortifiable. Many druids. I would prefer targeting one of the single individuals, either the wizard or the hag. They seem
The hag that's as powerful a spellcaster as Strahd.
And
We've
the
seen-
No,
wizard-
it's
the
the
wizard
no,
spell.
she's not a. We didn't say hag. It was a bog witch.
Right.
Bog Witch.
Bogwitch.
who
Yes,
may
she's
or
not-
may
she
not
is
be
not
a
a
hag.
hag.
Oh, well,
She's
never
not
mind
a
then.
The Bogwitch, who's just as powerful as Strahd as a spellcaster.
That's what he said.
We've seen what these druids can do, and I'm frankly not impressed.
Well, I'm
We
somewhat
should go
impressed. but-
see either the druids or the wizard.
Impress is not a word I would use to describe these people, but not because I'm not impressed. I just don't want to use it.
Risha, when you say go and see, do you mean go and see with the edges of our blades, not so much
Well, yes.
have a nice chat? Okay.
Give them a
We're on the
visit.
same page then.
There's also the wizard, which we wanted to pay a visit to anyway, eventually.
Yes, I suppose.
And who may or may not be allied with Strahd. We don't. Does
We're-
anyone know where his alliance lay?
We're already in the area, so
Yester Hill makes the most sense.
yeah.
Yes, and this
If
is the
we're-
one
if
where
we're-
we know precisely where it is.
Well, we have a
The
good guess.
others, well, I
Yeah, we're
suppose.
speculating that this bald wizard is that wizard. We don't know if that wizard's bald.
Indeed.
Mhm.
We know with
One way
some
to
degree of
find
certainty
out.
where this one is. The wizard, less so. The bog witch, Well, we
Oh,
know
I
where
bet
she is, but we don't know
she-
if the stone is there with her or anything more than that.
I mean, she might find us before we find her. If we go over into her area.
Yes, a matter of concern.
But I think I would like to see this tree cleansed of whatever foul work was done to it by Strahd.
So I
He
guess
seemed-
this means we're not going back to Vallaki anytime soon.
Well,
Oh,
not
perhaps
anytime.
soon,
No,
but
it might be
not-
soon.
Druids
Like
will
today.
also be on high alert. The druids know that we've attacked here. I think it would be
One
unwise to
druid, no.
continue the assault this early.
Well, I would say pressing the advantage, no?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we destroyed what was clearly one of their more powerful tools.
And killed 3 of them.
I defer to your
The
judgment.
longer they have that gem, the more damage they could probably do.
Mm-hmm.
That is another thing.
And the more likely that the damage here will be long-lasting.
Yeah.
If the gem can be returned before the plants wither, then this crop can be saved.
Yeah, we.
You think-
Correct. It looks
We don't
the
have
You
much
think
time.
it was the one who got away that took it, or someone else?
Maybe they could have also just taken it earlier. Like that's and they
We
would
don't know
just
how long
stay
it's been
milling
gone.
about.
I imagine they would have removed it very quickly. No.
That's probably why they were here. So
Depending on when they found it.
they had a wild look. If I were a druid and I were here to take that thing, I wouldn't wait until the moment I'm being chased out. It's not a very good plan. That would have been the first thing I do once I, got the
Indeed.
previous people out.
Dag
Likely
speaks
right.
up. From the tracks, it looks like they dug it up and immediately exited the winery, the vineyard at least.
So they walked up, took it, left.
Yeah, they.
So
the
it's not
truck-
even sure that it was the druid, is it? No one's actually saw them take it.
No, we don't actually know that for sure.
It was
It's-
there,
it
so the
happened-
But it
druids
was-
conquered.
But here's the
It
thing: it was
happened
here
between-
before. Yeah,
It happened between us being driven out and us getting back because we kept watch out over the fields from the second floors while we were under siege, and we did not see them take it then.
It was either the druids or someone they permitted to,
right.
wittingly or unwittingly.
Oh, I imagine whoever took it has some idea what they have now.
No, unwittingly by the druids.
I can't
I
see
don't
why
know.
the druids would
Awesome.
not let would let anyone else take it other than themselves. They used to worship the ladies, having a gem directly from them that they can do with to worship Strahd, whatever they want to do with it. It's
But it needs to be recovered. That tree needs to be cleansed. We need to weaken these allies of Strahd. I so far see no reason to fear them. I'm sure they'll be more numerous and entrenched, but with care. And Randyn, do you possess the power to locate an object as well? Magically?
Let me look at my spell list. Hold on.
Second level spell. It's on the power.
Yeah. Oh, wow. I actually do. Holy crap. I don't have a lot of spell slots, but yeah, I do.
It's just, I mean, now that I know this,
as a
know
reminder,
of the
it's
subject.
it's whatever it's within 1,000 feet, right?
Right, yeah,
Yeah.
it's 1,000 foot. So, I mean, it was just,
And
once we get close,
I
we
need
can
to
get
see it.
specifically where it is.
You'd have to get pretty close.
I'd need to have seen it.
Describe or name an object that is familiar to you. You can also
We have a description.
a certain kind of object, and
Okay,
it'll locate
so-
the nearest one. So we just say a gem for the Fanes. It'll locate the nearest one
That might
within
work.
1,000 feet.
Might work.
Might work.
Depending on how long we think it's going to take to recover the stones, I could try to sustain the plants for just a little while. I don't know if it's worth. It would take me 8 hours, though.
No, to save your strength if you are going to Yester Hill, you're probably going to need it.
Yeah, and if we're successful within the day anyway, it shouldn't be.
Okay.
Apparently, the DM's very conservative with my spell slots. I have lots of them.
That is correct. Honestly, you could have just been gone completely and you would have been fine.
More or less. I don't know. Well, at least one of those spell slots was absolutely necessary.
I don't even remember what it was.
Pass without trace.
Oh, right, yeah. That's the only one you used.
Yeah. It was only that plus 10 that made me roll over a 10.
Where are the wolves right now, by the way? Just DM question.
They, Tati told them to kind of stay back far. And not, so they're like at the edges of the property.
Okay. We might be able to call on their aid to take out these druids. I don't know how they'll feel about it.
Let's take a small break. You guys can keep talking, but Saoirse wants a donut.
Attention.
She
And I need to eat
won.
something, so I need to grab a bowl of food.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
I'm gonna eat something too.
Okay, so yeah, let's give it 10 minutes, and then when we get back, we'll switch over to Bruce real fast because he's been sulking this whole time.
Why, that's true, Bruce.
And he's gonna terrify Elvira when he goes to check the horses.
Yes, he has been brooding the entire time.
Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, so yeah, so like we will come back at like 5:05. All right. I'm ready to go. 5:05.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, good.
Hello.
very good.
Okay. So, let's flash down to Bruce has been brooding this entire time. In the stables.
Oh, he
Where's
would have.
Bruce?
He would have probably kicked that door, not kicked it open, but like just open it really aggressively
Oh.
when he went in originally.
Okay. Well, the doors opens. Well, one of the doors opens, and Elvir has a sheet of paper that he, well, I guess a very long scroll of paper that he's like muttering under his breath calculations and distances and hours and weight. And he just basically bumps into Bruce, and he looks up, and he gives a little, ah! What are you doing in here?
What are you doing in here?
Checking the horses?
I'm over here trying not to punch somebody in the face.
I'll leave it. Oh, okay, goodbye. I'll check the horses later. Obviously, that's very important. That I'll sorry for disturbing you.
I hope Bruce doesn't punch the horses.
No, he's not gonna
Wait,
punch
hold
the
on.
horse.
Don't punch the horses, please. There's
I'm
no one
not
in here
gonna
for you to
punch the horses. He proceeds to punch the wall right beside him.
Please don't punch the building.
Find some drywall.
I feel like if he punched a horse, that would end badly for him.
Give him the monster energy.
Listen, no, even a war
You have the-
horse is only like a
he's-
CR1 or something. He could take it.
He has the Kyle energy right now.
I'm fine. Go back to your family and come back later.
Well, you just said that you're very angry and trying hard not to punch someone. So, I guess you're not fine. That's a lie. Why are you lying? You're very upset. I can tell.
Because it's what your father has done.
What did he do?
He banished your brother. Brother? Right?
Oh yeah, he disowned him. Yeah.
Yeah, disowned him because of a dumb stone.
Well, the stones are definitely not dumb. They're like the only thing that keeps us in business. Because if without the stones, then we're in business, and then, without the stones, then we're not in business. Because
It doesn't matter. That's
Wait,
his
yes,
own flesh and
and then-
blood, and he's willing to practically tell he's dead.
Well, to be honest, his story was very illogical. So, if he, it was very hard for me to tell whether he was lying or not, which is usually
Still
strange.
didn't
But
serve
then
him
everyone's
right.
very good at hiding whether he's lying or not. So, if he did, was off doing things he shouldn't
He
have been
didn't
doing.
even try to believe Erwin's story. He just banished him, without even trying to hear his side at all, or just didn't give him a simple thought. He didn't deserve that.
I mean,
And
what if he was just lying to cover from losing basically our livelihood?
why would he lie about a wizard?
Well, like I said, that's very illogical, and I can't tell when Erlen lies or not because he's very good at hiding whether he's lying.
It doesn't deserve to be banished from your family the rest of your life.
Oh no, we talk to him all the time. It was just Davian who pretended he didn't exist.
Yeah, that
Your dad.
the father should be in communication with the son.
I have no frame of references to whether that'd be accurate or not. It seems like an emotional thing. I'm going to agree with you, so you don't punch me.
I'm not gonna punch you, but
He's a
please
smart
don't
guy.
anger me more.
Okay. I was just asking questions. I tend to upset people when I ask questions, though. So, that's...
It's not that you ask questions; you ask the wrong questions.
Alright, then what's the right questions? Because I like being correct rather than wrong.
Being correct isn't always the right thing. Sometimes it's best to let it slide.
can't do that. Also, that whole sentence just didn't make any sense.
So you always have to be right no matter what.
No, I just have to know.
And why
Very
are you
good at
still
knowing.
here?
You're not from civilized country. You're from the wilderness. You have trekking experience. You have not really lived or seen a city before in your entire life. Am I correct?
Yes.
I just like knowing things.
And do you want to know why I have an issue with your father?
I mean, yes, he is my father. I'd like to warn him before you punch him.
I'm not gonna punch him for currently, but for his past. Not for. I'm not gonna punch your father. Not unless he keeps antagonizing me, but I have no intention to punch him yet.
I believe you.
I'm probably
Oh,
gonna punch him. But I'm
Your
not planning
your
on it yet.
father, how he treated Erwin, was a lot different. But it's similar to how my father treated me, but the difference was I was banished because our tribe was in jeopardy. He was banished because of a stone.
Well,
It makes
we
no
were
sense.
in jeopardy. That we lost our. We could have been all homeless. We have.
Oh,
my sister-
homeless? Oh, homeless? My entire
that's
tribe
right.
could have been eradicated.
That seems a bit exaggerated, but I will let it.
Really? Really? Because it was mainly because of y'all's humans try to take over our land and declaring war against us, and I killed one of y'all mere squishy humans on accident. And they proceeded to try to slaughter all of us.
Well, I have no frame of reference of that, but that sounds bad. I'm sorry that happened. I think those are the correct words.
It's fine. It happened long ago, but it still brings up rough memories because I remember I had to live it every single day. Every day I wake up, I have to live with it. And I just think your father was being way too harsh to your brother because of a stone that might have hurt y'all's future of financial, but yet y'all would still be alive.
Oh, it wouldn't just be financial. I mean, like, this is the only thing that keeps us with a roof over our head. I guess maybe we could have moved to another city, but taking up other
Do you
work.
not
But we
understand
have
my point, do
kids.
you? Y'all would still be together as a family, even if whatever happens with y'all's the stone. Y'all would still be theoretically together.
Unless we were beset upon by druids and werewolves and torn apart on the... No, that wouldn't have happened. Sorry, my mind jumps to the worst things, conclusions, but that definitely would not have happened. You're right, we would have spent together.
Are you done pestering me now?
Oh, I was just asking questions. Is that pestering?
Kind of is.
That's bad. Well, can I check the horses?
They're fine.
Did you check the horses?
And
Well, then why would you say they're fine if you didn't even check the horses? See, I caught you in a lie. I knew you were lying. Let me go check the horses.
Stop it.
Oh, they
There.
seem okay.
Okay, bye now.
Please don't lie. Lying is bad. Shuts the door in his face. I always know when someone's lying.
Did he say that?
Yep.
What?
What do you mean what? I always know when someone's lying.
What do you think I was lying about?
You lied about... Well, I think you seem sincere about your whole past, though, like, that seems greatly exaggerated, but maybe you believe it. The horses,
Wait,
you-
wait. Exaggerated?
Well, I mean, it's only one frame of reference. I don't have any other information about whether that was correct or not. You seem,
Really?
like I said, you seem to believe it.
It seemed I believe it. And
Yes,
Bruce
you
is starting to
believe
get really furious. And not furious, but you can see him getting angry. And then all he does is like he shows his shoulder with all the scars over him. And be like, does this look like it's just me believing it?
Those are physical wound marks?
From my father to protect the land.
Oh, well, I mean, okay, if that's what happened, that seems
You
genuine.
you think I enjoy plucking my own my scales off?
I have no opinion.
Get away before I punch you.
Yes, sir. Mr. Dragon, sir.
Punches the wall fiercely.
All right, back upstairs.
That sounds like you made me into an NPC. Ugh. That's funny.
Well, she's already gray, so.
No, Henry.
Back upstairs. Did you guys have any other questions for the other Markovs?
Yes. Since we're not going back to Vallaki yet, I would like to send some messages, and you mentioned Raven messengers.
That I did.
Would you be willing to help us send some messages to our friends in Vallaki?
Of course.
Okay, I will what's the word? Consult with the rest of the party about the messages we need to send.
Do you want to consult like later or like right now?
Later, we don't want to bother them.
Okay.
Right. Well, Stefania, I heard mention of cooking something for someone's birthday.
Yes, let me go get the big guy. I have to go all the way to the barn.
Yep.
Stefania said, I heard mention of someone. What?
Mention of someone wanting to cook something for someone's birthday.
Of so many someone's. Someone's
Yes.
wanting to cook some.
Chris?
What do you want, little Risha?
Well, it's time to bake the cake.
Will you be anywhere near the old man?
Oh, I doubt he would go in the kitchen.
Okay, fine. And you can see there's a visible fist mark in the wall.
Hey.
All right, I'll follow you.
Where is the kitchen?
It's where you were. At this point, Adrian is going to help Davian out.
Oh, man.
Old man needs his rest. He's had heart
Come on,
problems.
man.
Shock.
Come on, man.
Everything has gone wrong.
So we're attacking the druids tomorrow.
Seems like it.
Or making our way to Yester Hill. I don't know if how long it'll take to get there. This is a short rest. This is definitely a short rest by now.
Yes, everyone have a short rest. Yeah, we're gonna have a short rest. Yes,
Okay.
Warlock, you get a short rest.
Hey, I guess did I use any of my shapes?
You used
Starry
one.
form,
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
and I think chalice.
Since you're all still here,
The archer.
what do you think of sending messages to Irina, Erwin, Victor, and Scorpio?
I think
What for?
I don't. Well, we don't know
Pick
where
them?
Scorpio is.
Yeah, we
He
do. We
probably-
got that. Didn't we get the paper with his?
mean, maybe a little birdie can still find him. That is possible, right?
I don't. I'd be concerned about sending a message to Irina. Well, she already knows where she is, I guess.
I just need to know if she's still safe.
Well,
Because wouldn't the festival have happened by now?
yeah, she probably went.
Yeah. And what if something happened to her while she was out of the church?
It's quite possible.
I
What are
think
we gonna
What
do
I've been
about it?
saying the entire time.
It's quite possible.
Oh,
Unfortunately, there's nothing we can do about it.
Right. We're just kind of.
Yeah, but
pointing
at least if
caution.
she answered, we'd know she's still okay and we don't have to rush back.
I mean, if she's
We're
not
not-
okay, rushing back would change nothing.
Right. That's what I'm saying. It doesn't.
I guess I'm just
Don't get me
worried
wrong.
about her.
I don't want her to suffer.
I'm very
either.
worried about her
Nothing
too.
we can do.
I'm just saying, think through the options. They actually don't change what we do.
Could we send a raven to go and spy and see if she's okay and just come back and let us know?
But she could have been with us the entire time under our protection.
That's true, but she's not, so we have to work with what situation we are in now.
I don't think that. Oh, I'm not there. Am I there? No, we're
Yeah,
there.
you're there.
I don't know that it
On
would have
top of
been.
you.
I don't know that it would have been beneficial to have her here.
I want
For
to
all
send.
this.
I would want to send Erwin good news. That I'm sure of.
Erwin, and we should definitely let Victor know that Stella's safe.
We
'Cause
don't know
we
that. We don't
got
know that
to.
she's safe.
Well, she was when we left. The point is that he
We'll
knows
send him
that,
a note that says she was safe last we saw.
yes.
Very comforting.
It wasn't that long ago.
Pretty sure he doesn't know that last you guys saw her, she was escaping. He's
Yeah,
Yes, he does.
he's-
No,
he's
he has
left
no
in the
idea.
dark. We left him hanging. We need to let him know.
He was escaping?
No, she was.
She was escaping. Stella.
Or someone was escaping with her knocked out body, or knocked out her.
Yeah, that counts. That counts. Close enough.
Yeah.
more like kidnapping, but
Escaping, kidnapping, tomato.
In this case, it's a bit.
benevolent kid.
It's a little bit
Yeah.
both.
Yeah, I'm in favor of
Catnapping.
updating our contacts in Vallaki about what's going on. I think the more I think we should be communicating, sharing information with our allies.
There's the sound of a baby crying. Oh, excuse me.
Been there.
I look at Randyn. You have?
Oh no, Brandon. Oh, I mean, no, but
All right, who wants to hold her
He
while
was-
I help cook?
Sid actually perks up and goes, I'll do
Well,
it.
Oh, that's adorable.
Oh, thank you.
And he takes the baby.
Here you go.
we can attach her.
And he makes
What
silly
if I- yeah,
faces.
Just yeet this
All
in.
of his like serious demeanor like disappears and he makes silly faces at the baby. And like
Can
you know,
you
pulls
do
her
like?
finger.
Can
She
you like
immediately
use your
drops
wild
2
shape?
fistfuls of beard.
He's just
yes.
like he just,
Oh.
he just grins and bears it. Mm.
Did Sid use part
Forgot.
of his wild shape to like change his facial features into animal-looking stuff?
Oh, that's
I don't
not
know.
terrifying.
That would be fine.
Stefiana holds over, like,
That's a
gives
DM
over-
question.
Stefiana gives over a wooden ring with like wooden beads, like a rattle on it, which Yolanda immediately grabs and starts chewing on.
Ah, yes, the thing.
Stefiana winks at him.
The little girl said that you mentioned about making something. I mean, I know I talked to you before about it.
Yes, something about a cake.
He's right there.
Oh, I didn't know it was supposed to be a surprise. I'm sorry.
Nice.
Logan, you didn't hear anything.
hear us. We're whispering.
Whisper.
All right. Well, I'll help
okay.
you out.
You can
So
see
make
Bruce's
dinner.
mood change from angry
That's
to like
it.
being
Definitely
happy.
just dinner. And I guess Bruce and Risha help Stefiana make a cake on top of dinner also.
Can Risha decorate it with flowers?
Sure. There are lots of wildflowers around the house.
Before she is needed, Randyn would want to talk to Risha and ask her politely if he can speak to her privately.
Oh, okay.
Oh no, here it goes.
Thank you. Let's go to somewhere we're not disturbing anyone.
We'll just get started. Don't
I
worry.
froze.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
It
Fight or flight.
just got dark.
That's
Yeah,
because
'cause Light's not in
Randyn
here.
left.
Because Randyn left.
Yeah, actually, that's
the light
right.
source
Hold on.
left.
Hold on. I
Yeah,
completely...
where's the candle in here?
we
They
go.
forgot to light the candle.
daylight,
They
right?
just had Glowboy
Yeah,
in there.
because like there was a glow, and they're like they just completely assumed that.
Well, I mean, it's daylight, right? I mean, when the window's open, it's not that dark.
Yeah, it is
Right.
daylight.
I mean, I also do have like a permanent sword
Daylight.
if I take it out.
Randyn's jobs be our light
Yeah.
source.
That's true. He's decently good at it.
How are you doing, Bruce?
Oh,
You
well,
stuck off there.
Wait, who did? What?
Yeah, talking to Bruce.
Oh.
How are you doing, buddy?
And man, there's a footprint in the building downstairs.
No.
I see.
Patterned in the building in
Oh,
someone's
exactly.
space. No.
Well, I'm sure it did something to provoke.
Bruce looks right at Krogan's eyes. He says, like, it's because of the old man. And I'm sure you know why.
I get it. Okay. But you shouldn't project your own feelings about this onto him. From what I can tell, he's doing the best he can for this family.
Bruce is going to remain quiet at that.
Is Bruce in here?
Oh, yeah.
Bruce used to be with
Bruce in the
Randyn,
room?
right?
Why?
Wait, is Randyn? I thought you aren't you talking to who? Are you talking to?
no,
I'm
this is
talking to Krogan.
Oh my gosh, I got voices mixed up for a second. Sorry.
Randyn's talking to Risha.
Okay.
will be.
Yeah, I'm just playing with the baby. Totally just zoned
Okay,
in.
let's skip over to those two.
Meanwhile,
I'm terrified. Okay, go ahead.
Risha, I needed to speak with you about what happened with the druid up here.
Okay.
Why did you not listen when I said we needed to wait?
For what?
Wait until the time was safe, or at least safer, or until we had some inkling as to what would happen if we were to break that thing.
Because it was evil.
Indeed, I would. Yes, but evil things are quite dangerous, as well as we all know from the thing itself.
Yes, I agree. They are dangerous and they must be destroyed.
Yes, but destroying them can be just as dangerous as wielding them at times. We didn't know what that could have done. Now, it turned out you were right.
I understand, but you
I'm
did
very
notice
glad of it.
Tati wanted it and Sid wanted it, and I don't think
yes.
it would have been wise for either of them to have it.
Oh, no, you're right. You're certainly right about that. And it was a measured risk, and it turned out for the best, and I'm very glad of it. But this is the sort of thing that we need to be more cautious about. That could have done terrible things to any number of us.
Suppose. It's just when I'm around such evil things, I get very nervous, and I don't want them anywhere near me.
Yes, I sympathize with that, indeed. With those sorts of things, I think they make everyone uncomfortable, but myself, and perhaps yourself, more so. I understand what you mean, but it's very important that we all are working together on these sorts of things. We decide this together rather than jumping to matters too quickly.
I think in the heat of battle it is difficult for all of us to work together if it's a rather spontaneous thing and we can't just all come to the same conclusion and stop the battle and talk about it.
Indeed, you're right, but that is
So
why
in such a situation, I'm going to follow my own conscience.
Well, that is why I thought we had agreed that at least while we were fighting, that the party would listen to what I had to say, that they would follow at least my battlefield commands, and then, if I failed afterwards, then we could reconsider. But I think it is most important that we have all one voice unifying us, and we have one objective together, despite our differences.
I'll consider it, but I don't recall agreeing to making you leader during that. Perhaps it was someone else.
It was when we were all there. I thought I remembered you speaking in the affirmative to this, but if not, that's fine. I would very much like you to consider this as the right thing moving forward. I think it will give all of us the best chance of success and survival.
When it comes to maneuvers and plans, I am willing. But
All right.
I've always worked alone, and I've always made my own decisions when it comes to evil. And there are decisions I do not want to make again.
Well, I trust you on that, Risha. I do. I've only ever worked with people very much like myself. I've worked together with a great many people, in fact, but maybe with such a diverse group with as many skills as we all possess, and I'm glad to be working with you indeed, really. And so I value your input, genuinely, but we must be careful that we are united when it's important. That's all I mean. And quite frankly, if you can't trust me to lead, I want to know that. And I'm perfectly willing to step down in favor of someone else, so long as we're united.
I suppose you make a good point. I will try
Consider
better.
it. Thank you so much, Risha, and thank you. You did ultimately make the right decision, and I'm very glad of it. Think on it,
To
though.
be honest,
Please,
I don't know much about evil items, what they can do when they're broken. I just know that I want to break them, basically.
Well, a fair instinct, but I do know, at least in theory, at least from my studies, that the destruction of such artifacts can be just as dangerous as keeping them.
So that globe that Bruce found that I wanted to smash, would that have also been dangerous to break?
I have no idea. Possibly. It may not have been. It may have been just a bauble, for all I know, but it may have been quite dangerous. I am glad that we're rid of it, though, one way or the other.
Yes, definitely.
So I'm glad we're rid of the staff as well, ultimately. So don't take this to mean that you did the wrong thing. Just that we ought to have been more cautious about it. And again, I can't. He kind of looks down and is almost sheepish, like as if he's remembering that she's older than him suddenly, which is a weird thing for him to grasp. Yeah.
He actually doesn't know how old she is.
Oh, like almost guarantee that. I mean, she's an adult and a halfling who probably live longer than most humans do. He's assuming she's older than him.
Okay.
If I really do mean that, and if you want to give it some thought, if you or the others don't have enough trust in me for me to lead in battle, then please tell me. And I can try my best to improve, or I can step aside and make room for another.
You'll do fine.
I hope so. For all our sakes.
It's just when I peeked around that corner and I saw that druid banging his head on the wall, and then I imagined Tati and Sid doing the same thing.
He shudders. Yes,
It really
that is-
scared me.
Yes, I can see why. Well, thank the gods, thank fate, thank whatever you will, that it turned out right. I'm very glad.
Yes, even in these dark lands, I believe we may have some blessings.
Certainly. We must be here for some reason. I thank you for listening to me, really. And,
Thank you for being patient with me.
of course. I have no other option. You are certainly not the one in most need of patience.
Still giggle a little bit. Well, if you will excuse me, I must go and bake a cake for Krogan.
Oh, I know very little about cooking, but mind if I join you? I may be of use.
Halflings are experts at baking.
Krogan
Some
knows
don't
more.
tend to be. Wait, where am I?
Alright.
Where's this kitchen?
Excuse you, but Krogan's
I don't
educated
know.
Literally right
master
here.
chef.
Wait, is he really? Oh, I
Yeah.
bet he is.
Yeah, he is.
Krogan is
Well-
has the chef's
Hopefully we
skills.
don't disappoint him.
Unfortunate.
I want
I have-
everyone.
we need a modify memory spell.
What
So
is-
he can
what is
bake
the-
himself a
what is
cake
the
and
roll
forget
for
about
cooked
it.
utensils anyway?
Wisdom,
Hmm?
I think.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
I think its default is wisdom.
Yeah, with my big
Oh.
fat +0.
Okay, cool. Well, I mean, you get the proficiency from it.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
so I need all of you
Oh boy.
to do
What?
a
Wisdom
Risha,
check.
Bruce, and Randyn to do a straight wisdom check.
Don't mess this up.
Would
now.
that be ability check or it's
On
an
what?
ability
Just
check?
ability check.
I hope we don't kill him.
Wisdom of
Oh!
halfling pulls
God.
through.
No,
it's
I mean,
just-
well,
yep.
didn't.
That was really good,
That's the
y'all.
good- That's the good
Two
kind of racism right
halflings are
there.
experts.
Proficiency in cooking.
Okay, you guys make a acceptable cake. It's like a spice cake. It has nuts on top. Might be a splash of wine in it.
Risha
And-
needs to arrange the walnuts into flower petals.
Ooh, yeah. Risha puts the wildflowers on top of it,
You should season it with grass.
What?
Wait.
and you take it out of the oven.
Wait, 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 wait.
Oh my gosh!
Cow person.
He's a cow.
Oh, well.
Oh my gosh, that's so racist.
Yeah. Is it racist if it's true though?
Oh,
We don't
that
know if
looks
it's
great.
true.
I
Woody.
mean, Risha's good at cooking, so
Like while it's baking, the kids have
Wow.
come out
I've
of
got
their
a
room
moss
and are
cake
like,
right there.
and are like,
is that a chia
What?
cake?
That?
Is that a chia cake?
I want
No,
it.
it's called a spinach cake, I think.
oh, it looks pretty good.
Oh, actually, hold on.
It's
That's
really
pomegranate
good.
seeds, berries. Is that
Mom,
like
did you make
feta
a cake? You
inside?
want some?
It's like a
You
cream
can
cheese
make
thing.
moss cakes out of,
I'm just thinking spanakopita in cake form.
Oh,
That actually
Huh.
sounds really good.
All right, who wants to start? Happy birthday!
No,
Of course, Bruce will.
I will roll a performance check.
Oh god.
Brandon has
Yes.
a positive
Everyone
charisma
has to do
modifier.
performance.
Bruce is gonna
All
tell
right, everyone roll a
everyone to
performance
quiet.
check.
Oh no, Risha!
He's way too excited.
Risha's singing in three
Wait,
different
Bruce
keys
is
at
gonna tell
once.
everyone down and announce today's Krogan's birthday.
How drunk have you got while we were cooking?
She pulls out a whole bottle of wine. It's Red Dragon Crush.
How is Randyn singing the best out of everyone?
Because
Wait,
he's the
Toddy,
one with
start
charisma.
singing.
Tati, sing.
charisma
Do
modifier.
it.
Oh god.
Wonderful.
Happy birthday.
Okay. So it's a mix of really good to, dear Lord Risha, you're just squeaking. Tati's
very
mumbling because she has no idea what's going on.
Notice all of Risha's performance checks have been horrible.
The kids are having a blast.
Fine.
They're like, I didn't know cow people had birthdays.
Oh my god.
Risha wants to get on the table and give Krogan a present.
That's right. My birthday present. I want a birthday.
So she hands him a little hand-carved wooden bull's head that she made.
Oh,
Aww.
thank you.
Tati just sets the tune. She's very
No, that's something different.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's cool.
That's a straight charisma check.
We want you to know that you are a valued member of our party.
Yes.
Thank you. I feel very appreciated.
Krogan,
Well,
I don't know
happy-
if this matters or not, and I don't know if it's valuable or not, but here's like 2 properties, and he gives like 2 scrolls to deeds. Be like, you are Lord Krogan now.
I always wanted to be a landowner. Excellent.
I could give him 2 scrolls. I guess you can
Yep,
move
you
like.
can do the give items player.
Oh, well, okay.
I'm just bouncing the baby.
It
Lord
is full-
Krogan.
should
That has
add
a
a
nice ring
little-
to it. Lord Krogan has a nice ring to it.
Yeah, it does.
Wait, the item itself is considered as of 1 item, even though it says 5.
That's how quantity works, I think.
No,
That
it
means
says
I get
5
all-
scrolls, but it's 1 item.
Oh.
That means I get all of them. Give me all of them.
Obviously.
I mean, you know what? Yeah, sure, why not?
Just cross out the name and try and write
My
Krogan.
birthday. My precious.
I mean, I'm not sure if Bruce
precious
can write
lady.
Krogan, but he
There
can
you
try.
go, Krogan. Have 5 scrolls? Wait, why is it still on my sheet? There we go.
So, wait, it's his birthday? So it's kind of like
Yes, More or
realizing.
less.
Okay.
Yeah, it's his
It's-
birthday.
it's-
The birthday of
It's
when we conquered
complicated
the
and
Our
very
shop.
winery.
silly.
Okay, Krogan, here, have a healing potion.
Ooh, wow. Big spender.
A kingly gift.
It's handmade, I think.
It is, in fact, handmade.
Handmade gifts are the best gifts.
Give
Wish I
one
had found out about this
to
before this morning.
Krogan, off item.
Well, to be fair, I didn't know until last night, so it was short notice.
What do you mean? What do you mean you didn't know until last night?
It was my idea.
It was Bruce's idea. I don't actually know the proper date of my birth, so Bruce suggested that if our winery attack was successful, that we should declare that this was my birthday.
Well, that's a wonderful idea, Bruce.
Thank you.
Do we even know what day it is?
No.
I've been
I'll be honest, I haven't been keeping
frankly
track.
unable to keep track.
Thursday.
Toddy or Sid, one of y'all 2 book people.
Mm-hmm.
Anyone have key in mind?
What's today's date?
I don't know.
In the real world.
That's not the kind of thing I know.
Are we even sure?
Do I
that
know what
it's
day?
the
I'm gonna
same
roll.
day,
Do I
too?
roll survival check? Is that how I know that?
Epifina, what day
Well,
is
I know Henry knows how many days you guys have been in Barovia.
Yes. Tali would also know exactly how many days we've been here, but that doesn't mean she knows what day it is.
Okay, yeah, I know. I'll just randomly pick on the calendar of Harptos. Give me a moment as I
Okay.
pull up.
Well,
the
wouldn't
calendar
Stefafina
of
know?
Harptos.
Roll
Yeah, this is
1d
why token
365.
just use the same months and days as the real
Yeah.
world.
No, he didn't. I mean, he
No.
did in The Hobbit, but not Lord of the
Beirut
Rings.
has the.
They did. In Lord of the Rings, it's March 25th that he destroys the ring.
By Shire reckoning.
Yeah, but he actually did
But the
invent.
Shire uses
Name.
normal.
Read the appendices. I just read this for the first time, and it's wildly complicated.
But he gives us Shire reckoning, so it's convenient for us.
And would
Yes,
there be
yes,
traitors?
which is a good decision. Yes.
Yeah. For
That's-
his narrative description, he uses our time.
Oh,
Like, he
that's
writes in
weird. Okay,
English.
so it was in flame rule. Someone pick a day between 1 and 30.
Oh, well, I just rolled 361, so I was going to say it's the 361st day of the year.
14.
14.
You could have
Okay,
rolled
so
for
it was-
months then days.
That's dumb.
It was flame rule, which is the 7th month, which means July. It was July 14th when you guys first went into Barovia. The night of the 14th.
Flame rule.
Yep, flame rule. Month 7. Also known as Summertide.
Nice.
Okay, Tati, figure out how many days that is.
Vince, can you run and grab Michael a bowl of rice? Michael, you hungry?
Do you
Yeah, give me a second.
Okay, you want
do you want me
go
to
sit down
actually
with
go
me?
through the whole deal of figuring out how many days it's been?
I mean, I'm
From
sure
my
Tati
notes.
has written
No,
how
it's-
many
Oh, she knows
days.
exactly how
9.
many days it's been.
Or 9.
That's yeah. It's in my.
I
I have to
take
pull up
pretty
my-
good notes, but I have not taken note of when we long rest.
It's either the
So I don't know.
22nd or the 23rd, I think, of flame.
Yeah, it's been. Let's see, 7th, 9th, including Vallaki. Yeah, I think we're on the 9th or 10th.
Oh, well, then the
Yeah, you know, July 14th is not far from when we actually started.
Michael,
Yeah.
True.
That is true. What is the day we started?
26th.
The 26th? Oh,
June
July
26th. Yeah.
26th. June 26th. Okay,
Yeah.
that's month 6. So let's just
Right.
go ahead and do that then. That's Kythorn, the time of flowers. 26th.
Thorn the 6th.
I love
Kythorn-
how we have to add dates all because of a birthday.
Wait, can you put the spelling of that in the?
Do we all get birthdays now?
Kythorn. No, my hands are full right now.
Yeah, in my homebrew world, we use normal months and days.
Well, this is from Faerun, and in Faerun's world, we use the Faerun calendar, the Harptos calendar.
Rune, all right?
Mm-hmm.
We're not there anymore. We're in Barovia.
Okay, well,
That's
they
still-
have their own thing. Do you want me to make one up on the spot because they don't
No.
provide one in the module?
It's still Forgotten Realms. I mean, wouldn't they have the residual culture though from before? I would imagine they would be residual.
Okay, Michael, go to your seat, buddy.
It's like
Rice.
like the
Rice,
French
buddy.
Enlightenment reformers. Like Strahd definitely reorganized the entire calendar around here.
Couch.
Can somebody
want,
who
buddy?
actually? Okay, I'll look up the calendar.
I am absolutely loving this right now.
So, do we all get birthdays now?
No,
No.
I refuse.
That's what you
He
think.
knows the exact position of the stars he was born in. He doesn't know the month or day. That's stupid.
That's what you
kinda
think
knows
until
the
Bruce
season.
surprises you with
He
a
knows the
birthday.
phase of the
Just
moon
wait till I'm
rise.
level 6 and I start doing fortune telling for all of you people. I'm really excited about that.
Michael, you want? Oh, okay. You want some gummies? He wants gummies. Go sit at the table, buddy. Okay, we're trying to bribe Michael to go to the table to have dinner.
Ah,
like-
tried and
Different
true.
isn't
He's just
Bribe
laying.
him
He's just late. He just woke up, so he's grumpy, and he's laying on the floor, just crying, drooling, crying. I'm like, how about gummies, buddy? And he's like, oh, okay. And he just gets up and goes to the table.
Yeah, the moment they hear about sweets, everything's fixed.
Yeah, I know, right?
Man, the baby cried the entire baptism.
Oh, no.
The
I hope
whole
that doesn't
lot.
happen
And
to
it was a Latin. It was a traditional baptism too.
I hear that's
Aw.
normal in traditional baptisms.
Dude,
You know,
our
Yeah.
daughter
could-
was a
Standing outside in the 85-degree heat didn't help.
Don't they put? Because they put salt on the baby's tongue.
Well, he was crying because we start outside and it's
Oh, okay.
hot.
Yeah, that's also a thing. Yeah.
Our first daughter was just straight up asleep the entire time.
Yeah, she just woke up for a second when the water hit her, and then she went right back.
Michael was 1, so he was awake the whole time.
Oh gosh.
Monica was asleep the whole time. Or no, sorry, not Monica. Saoirse. Monica is going to be awake the whole time because she's always awake during the entire mass. If she's not. If she's not being driven in a car, she's awake.
Mm-hmm.
So Krogan should know that we're just going through Halloween candy, and guess what? Guess what Saoirse's eating?
What?
Halloween candy?
Yeah, but what kind?
What is it?
Milky Way, Butterfinger,
Close. It's Krogan related.
Krogan
What?
Flowers.
related candy.
Yeah.
What?
This is going to be a good joke.
It has to be a good joke.
Heck yeah, it
cow,
is.
cow something. I don't know.
Yeah,
Cow
yeah,
pie?
Yeah. Yeah.
The
Tongues.
the
Cowtails.
Milky Way.
Cowtails. That's right. That's the thing. Cowtails
Cowtail.
are an actual.
Yeah, it's an actual candy.
It's a caramel thing with cream in the middle.
I've not heard of this.
I'm having one too.
Cowtails are delicious, dude.
So you guys have cake.
Cake.
Krogan gets the first
Cake.
slice.
Of course.
Krogan has no idea what a birthday is.
How old is the baby I'm holding?
She's like 7 months.
Okay, y'all remind me. When does a baby start walking?
Depends.
10 to beyond.
10 months.
You can crawl.
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna cast guidance on the baby and try to get it to walk. No, I'm kidding.
Oh, cool.
That'd be a. I have not heard of people casting magic on babies. That'd be a first that I've heard of. I think.
Well, you can do it.
Technically, yeah.
I've cast
he
magic
just
on lots of
doesn't use-
children.
It's just in
but-
the
Have the
corner
baby
trying
roll
to
an acrobatics
steal
check.
milestones away from Stefania. Stefania.
Well, she's there. She'll see it.
Have the baby roll an acrobatics check.
Stop.
He's got
I
like
mean,
a
I can. Hold on. let me
minus
check it.
4, right? Or minus 5.
Do it.
What is a baby's dexterity score?
It's gonna be like
Low.
somewhere between 1
Who?
and 3.
Yeah, like 2. -4.
It's not that bad. She's coordinated enough to crawl, and she's coordinated enough to sit up on her own. So
I
acrobatics.
still think that's pretty low.
I mean, she can make a successful grapple check against both Sid and Randyn. So
That is true.
Oh, our beards, you mean?
mm-hmm.
Grapple my
All
beard.
right. Oops. Nope. 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 Sorry.
What are you doing? Are we actually doing this? Are we rolling
Oh,
this
yeah.
now?
Yeah.
Nope. She is failing.
Oh.
Flop.
Baby.
She's doing the little thing where you stand her up and she like wobbles everywhere.
Yeah, I'm like,
All right.
what's the baby's name?
Yolanda.
Yolanda. Okay.
The Martikovs apologize for not having like free beds available, but you can find somewhere in the winery to sleep. You can.
Okay.
Sid is gonna go outside to some grass. Sleep there. And he's gonna wish
Oh.
the stars. He was gonna wish he could see the stars.
I thought he said he's gonna wish the stars good night.
You see Dag head out and start patrolling around the edges of the winery.
Oh man.
Hey, Toddy, wait, Toddy.
Oh, okay. Hold on. I'll be back.
Toddy.
I'll give the baby back to Mama and then move on.
Okay, yeah. I
Are we
will-
going to bed? Do we all actually eat the cake? Do we want to eat it first?
We eat the
Oh,
cake,
yeah,
of course.
I'm
obviously.
guessing you guys are eating.
Obviously.
How's the
What
cake?
the-
Roleplay every detail. guys.
I mean, I went to
Um,
the bathroom at the end of last session.
You
You
did.
don't
That's right.
have to roleplay every detail. I know.
Randyn will sleep up. We'll get his bedroll up on the loft.
I played this game to do things I can't do in real life.
Toddy.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm here. Okay.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
You said that you don't have a bedroom, right?
I don't need one.
I'm used to sleeping on the floor or ground outside.
I am too.
Really?
Yeah.
Where are you from?
I'm out in the woods. We've
We
talked
never
about this
said that.
before. We did. You and I. We were in the Blue Water Inn. We talked about this.
So you grew up in the forest too?
You were like, oh yeah, I mean, yeah. We talked about it.
I just thought it'd be easier than like the last time you slept on a log, and that you don't have food or you don't have very many stuff on you.
I didn't pack very well. I didn't.
Should I move? Is this not a good place to be sleeping?
Oh, I mean, people usually don't sleep on the floor in the walkway, but
Well, I assumed that everyone was
there are not enough
going
beds
in
for
the
all of
night.
you. So I guess
Is it-
you're okay there.
Think.
I'm going to sleep
Well,
too.
the smell was fine.
Oh,
The smell in here is pleasant, so.
well, Toddy, if you want to talk about what we talked about earlier, you're welcome to. I don't know.
Oh, I don't.
Okay.
But thank
Cool.
you for your care. I appreciate it. Oh, look, what is that word you guys used earlier?
It smells
Glowering?
really good in here. What did you guys?
Glowering.
Glowering.
That-
I'm going to glower
dinner.
past this guy again.
Oh wait, when did Krogan get here?
I just came down.
Thank you for helping us make the cake.
I guess we had the same
Oh,
idea.
I
Well, horses
enjoyed
sleep
it.
out here, so it can't be too long.
Before we go all our separate ways, do we discuss tactics? Are we gonna sneak up to the druids, or are we just gonna like go in swinging?
I mean,
As far as Krogan's concerned, it's up to Randyn.
and last time we made an elaborate plan, it just didn't happen.
It did not survive contact with the enemy. Then again, contact with the enemy was quite lethal to them, which is good.
We were the enemy.
Randyn will actually go outside first to the stables.
What?
So
What? Everyone going to
Pardon
the
me.
stables?
Is Randy gonna have a meltdown too?
No, is there room in the stables?
No.
No,
They're
not
not-
for anyone. No. You misunderstand.
The stables are full. Go
I
away.
apologize. Wait, hold on. Fine.
All right.
He'll stand
I'm gonna
outside
not
and
prepare a pass without a trace. Then I'm just gonna
Okay.
drop that.
he'll stand outside and you hear him
Why
casting
are
a spell.
doors remain? I keep shutting doors, and then they open again.
We're going through them. Randyn's barging out.
I shut
mean,
every
like
door I walk
everyone
through.
just
I know
instinctively
I know
went
that-
to the barn.
I know that.
I will catch Tati. Tati.
I know.
Mhm.
I knew that only him.
Those
He is a
those
barbarian.
wolves. Do you think that we could reason with them to convince them to assist us?
Which
I'm gonna
wolves?
lock the door. So if you're out here, then
um,
you're out here. Goodbye.
I'll be in just a moment if you don't mind.
Can you tell me about how you made them?
I mind. I'm going to sleep.
So the magic normally summons spirits temporarily from the Fey spirits that take the form of local animals. It's, the connection to nature allows them to do that. Normally, they're then there for just a little while, and then they're dismissed when the spell is over. But whatever is going on here has kept them here. I've never seen a summon spell work this way, and so now they are stuck. And I do not have direct control over them. Normally, the spell, I maintain control until they're gone. Now I can't control them.
I mean, perhaps.
But it also means I don't have to waste my spells doing anything.
I mean,
It's probably
perhaps
fine.
I could convince them that they are in the same situation we are.
Right. If we could appeal to the fact that they're trapped and they can help us get untrapped.
I mean, they might resent you for bringing them here, though.
Which is why I'm asking you to talk to them.
Because they won't resent me.
Right. And you could speak with animals, right? You have that magic. I mean, I
Yeah.
can prepare it. It would take away from other capacities.
Yeah. At the end of last session, did I get a sense that they understood me when I was talking to them?
I understood you.
Okay. They actually, we can just talk to them. Or, well, I can also use the spell.
So, anyway, Randyn conjures a warhorse, tells it good night, goes to go sleep inside.
Wait, what?
You just
Yeah,
used
I
your
cast
find steed.
Yeah.
Find steed.
Fine,
Such a
Steve.
good
Okay.
spell.
Well, I was asking if there was room in the stables.
No, there's no room in the stables. There's only 2 stalls. Hold on.
I mean, there is a whole field. Horses
We
don't
have
have
to
to sleep in
bow out.
stables.
Oh, I know,
Now?
It just came
Okay,
into
hold on,
existence,
need
so
to-
I'm sure he's not that tired. I'm sure he can go and
Only
graze.
import
Okay.
creatures.
Question to the warriors.
Okay, there it is.
Question to
Yep.
the warriors. I can make your sword magical and do 1d4 elemental damage.
That's
It will-
badass.
Is it worth it? It is my only concentration. I have to hold it, but
Well,
people
I
can do it
think
too.
it's worth it, but I'm biased.
who's got 2 attacks? Who will make good use of this?
Bruce
All-
and
all
All
Krogan.
3 of us have 2 attacks.
Oh, I'm
gonna give it-
I can
I'm
do
gonna-
something.
Who's the
I
barbarian?
can do something
Who's the
similar
barbarian?
with my own magic,
Bruce.
but
Yeah, all right, Bruce. I'll give it to you.
yes, likely best.
All
I
right.
can do something similar with my own magic if need be.
That is a gorgeous horse.
Oh, you summoned a warhorse?
This horse.
So we have a horse now?
Yes.
One.
I mean, I could summon a horse and be a horse. I mean,
His
really,
name
if we,
is Hendrik.
it's a shame we're stuck
Wait a
here.
second,
We had to
if
travel
Randyn
far.
summoned the horse, does that mean the same thing's gonna happen to the wolves? It's just gonna stay?
His name is Hendgren.
Well, actually, I believe his horse is actually not a thing. Like it's just magic, right?
Okay, hold on.
No.
War horse.
Hold on. I have to.
I summon a spirit.
Okay.
It is a spirit.
Yes. Hold on. When it's summoned, I forgot this. Give me a second. When it's summoned,
Mm-hmm. Yep.
No,
Uh,
it's stuck. It's okay. It never leaves anyway. It's
Wow.
super loyal.
Is it a skeleton?
yes.
Yep.
Oh, that's great.
Wait, what?
Hell yeah.
That was just
Ooh.
a stupid guess.
Thanks.
It is a skeletal horse that comes out of a shimmering field of semi-sunlight.
Brandon,
And
why,
it's-
Giving that idea to the DM.
why
and-
is it
Well, that's
bony?
not that's supposed to
It turned way
and then
too
it co-
fast to be inspired.
And then it's like it nods its head at Randyn, and then as it nods its head, it kind of catches a glimpse of its leg, and then it immediately starts bucking and braying and freaking the heck out.
No, you're fine. It is. He's gonna try and calm the horse. Should I roll animal handling, or can I just?
And those are not fun to ride.
Ba-bum-ba-bum.
I mean,
Well,
you
that's
can
what the saddle's
communicate with
for.
it
I'm gonna go
telepathically.
I'm gonna go.
He is mentally. What have you done to me? What has happened? Where am I?
I brought you
My
here
flesh.
to aid me, and it is a dark and twisted place. Unfortunately, it seems as
I
if
am
you are
undead.
sort of. Well, at least you appear as much.
You put in his
Randyn,
name in the chat.
Brandon,
Uh-huh.
just to speak to you, Randon, might want to be cautious with speaking with summoning spirits to this area. Once they get called here, they can't go back.
Oh, I know that. I know. Not until we do, at least.
Brandon, are you a necromancer?
Not intentionally.
Nothing.
Wait, aren't you supposed to kill undead?
Well,
Is it undead?
actually
We don't
undead?
actually know that.
it's not.
It might just
It's
look
not
like
actually undead. It is
I don't know.
an
Divine
effect of the
sense
magic. No, he's not going to do that. That's rude.
that.
I mean, you should. That
He's just going to
sounds
say
like
that it's not undead. It's fine.
it. Of all the times.
It's
Yeah,
fine.
really.
It's not undead.
It actually
That's
might
fine, it's
be
not undead.
useful. Okay.
No, it's fine.
Ah, the power of
It's fine.
denial.
Yeah, exactly.
I knew what I'm doing.
I know what I'm doing.
Man.
Bruce,
Yeah, I would summon it.
You're being very rude.
Actually undead.
please move. Okay.
Paul
Good night.
Lightning. Yeah.
We'll pet his.
Alright,
Pet his.
that was. Are you sure you're not a necromancer?
As I said. Well, no, certainly not sure.
Are you an evil
You-
paladin?
No, of course not.
You didn't cause that, Randyn.
No,
You didn't
indeed,
mean
I
for it
did
to
not.
be a skeletal horse.
Of course not.
Can I pet it?
Kind of squints at you a little
Oh,
bit
yes,
and then just shrugs.
If he's fine with it, yes.
Alright, well, I'm locking inside, and once I walk inside, I'm locking this last door.
You
I will come with
leave
you.
already. You already said you're gonna leave. Like,
Penguin,
Wow,
if you'd
wow,
like,
wow.
you can stay up here. You can stay with Tati and the others.
let's stay with this horse.
I'm petting it with mage hand.
Oh, it's
Oh
is the
my
mage and the skeleton
God.
too.
Flicking its head a little bit because it does not like the skeletal hand petting it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, it's still doing that.
Pet it.
Shakes hand. Vanishes.
Very gently pets it on the leg because that's as high as she can reach.
Eh,
It just looks down at her.
Mm-mm.
Okay, so is it nighttime? It's actually
Yep,
dark.
it's heading on towards nighttime.
Hey, Risha.
Yes.
Speaking of Krogan's birthday, and you don't really know how. Okay, he's in the room. I'm just saying it. How old are you?
How old are you?
25.
Actually, how old is Krogan?
No, it's a mystery.
Mm-hmm.
Somewhere
my gosh,
between
why are we
21
doing
and
this?
27.
Spooky, scary skeleton. Aw.
that skelly horse just showed up. That's all.
But Risha, I told you how old I am. How old are you?
I'm 19.
You're pretty young.
Yeah. But I have had much experience in the world so far because, you gain much experience in war.
Indeed. But, well, I guess this place is occupied, so y'all have fun.
with
Uh,
Rather not
Yeah.
see
Kind
the
of-
skeletal horse.
kind of
So I'm gonna go around
touch
the
the
house.
horse and you okay?
Everyone's
Go
being
find
so mean to the
another-
poor horse.
I'm gonna go sleep by a different tree because I don't want.
Oh, they locked us out.
I don't want to wake up in the middle of the night.
Well, Elvira literally warned you.
Told you they would.
I was gonna sleep in there.
Not
Oh,
anymore.
knock, 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 knock,
No
knock,
one
knock,
answers.
knock, 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 knock.
No one answers.
Thunderclap.
My gosh.
Do I actually have anything loud? No. I don't.
You could just climb up and maybe knock on one of the windows.
Yes, break into the house.
All right.
Oh, I'm not gonna break into a house. Absolutely not.
Always fall into
I don't even see her anymore, but all I hear is doors.
Who's
Alright,
snoring?
everyone can have a long rest.
Where? No, let me in.
Yay.
Oh,
Everyone except
hello.
Tati.
Hello,
I'm just bashing on the door until morning.
No, she'll give up eventually.
She'll fall asleep up against the door.
I guess over here.
Does Toddy come back at all?
She does.
Well, she's trapped
You
here.
want
so she
a
has to.
bedroll, Toddy?
No, she's just sitting outside.
What was that? I saw that. What was that?
Yeah, I saw it too.
What is that?
Anything? I saw nothing. I'm inside.
I'm asleep. Must have been the wind.
I'm staring at it. I guess.
Wait, where is Toddy?
My passive perception is super high. It's 20.
What? Wow.
Yeah, but you can't see in the dark. You're human.
But I hear.
You hear something flapping with feathered wings.
Is it a raven or a crow?
Corbin.
It's a corvid. Roll nature, Tati.
Okay. I can do this. I can do it.
My addiction to Verret human.
Mm,
And then
Yeah,
no
you-
dark vision.
you can't really tell. It's flying around.
Give me some goggles of night. I could always give myself dark vision, but it's just a stupid spell to waste. Just a heads up. I got about 20 minutes before I need to head out.
Okay. Everyone can get a long rest.
Long rest.
Real fast. Did everyone add their experience from last time?
You didn't tell us
Yeah,
anything.
yeah. Yes, I did.
6,500, right?
I have 9,687.
Oh,
That
I don't
sounds
have
right.
that at all.
Oh,
Yes,
wait,
that
I
sounds
never
right.
added it.
That is what that is. Yeah, that is the correct. Your Sid is good. You should.
Nine,
be
What's-
at-
six,
can you
eight,
put it in
seven?
chat?
Yeah, you should be at this.
Okay. That's a lot.
I added on Sid because he was on
That's a
here.
ton.
Yes,
Oh, you killed a bunch of things.
correct. You killed like over 50 blights.
That counts.
Farm XP.
Thanks.
Oh, we should have taken the staff. Summoned blights and killed them repeatedly. Yes.
Oh my god.
XP hack.
That'd still be really slow.
I mean, you saw how many XP points we got for killing 50 of them. The summon.
Right, but
Nerf
how much
it.
XP you get is the XP calculation doesn't include a multiplication for like a factor multiplication by like how many more times there are enemies than there are player characters. Because I'm pretty sure there's a multiplier in there. Like it doesn't work if you just have like a tiny group.
An enemy by itself is not, so like two enemies of the same kind are worth more than if you fought each of them individually.
There you
Right.
go, that's fine. Now it's dark.
But
This
it's-
is the new speed up of
Hey,
the-
Erica?
Yeah.
What's my equipment?
What about your equipment?
What's below Traveler's Clothes?
I think you accidentally added that.
Okay, I'll get rid of it. Okay, I was like, what the heck is that?
Maybe you accidentally tapped it when you were trying to find the silver dagger.
Yeah.
Wait, it was something to do with Raven. I was like, what?
That might be my guess. Just Misclicked something.
One of my characters has it in another game.
I think Brandon's gonna have to ask about, I guess, tomorrow. Does anyone have a reasonable one-handed weapon that he can use as a backup? Because he has two-handed weapons, javelins.
Do you?
I mean,
and
I have
Where
a
is
hand
he?
axe.
Just gave away the spear.
Bruce
Where
has
is
a
he?
hand axe and a silver dagger.
Does he want to?
And he has a staff. Bruce has a staff.
I have a one-handed backup weapon, but that's my
It's
one-handed
That's your
backup
one-handed
weapon.
backup weapon. He's not gonna take that. That's fine.
Where's
I mean,
Randyn?
I could use a javelin in melee.
Where's
it's fine.
Randyn?
He's inside.
He's upstairs.
What?
Elder appears. It unlocks the door. Give me a second as I
You didn't.
teleport.
How come you didn't wake up?
No, Tawny can't get in. She's stuck outside.
Oh no, he just didn't wake up.
At some
I'm switching
point,
characters, sorry.
Adrian and Dag switch out. All right. Good morning, everyone.
Wait, did Tawny not sleep at all?
No, she did. She slept outside
okay.
the barn.
I was away. Is this new number RXP 9687?
Yes, that's where you should be at.
Mom letting me have these.
Yes, because I keep getting begged.
That's
why I be covered.
just in case it didn't already happen, I'm just going to gather up his kill troops.
Is what?
Yes,
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 Risha?
you have him back. You have him back.
Okay.
Why are you getting so close?
What?
Why are you so close?
The square.
Oh, okay, bye, Risha.
All right, so it's the next morning. What are you guys doing?
Randyn, what are we doing?
I want to wake up real early and go explore downstairs.
How's he gonna get inside?
Doors are all unlocked now.
Well, now they are.
Oh.
We should
By the way,
probably write
Randyn,
those
you are
messages.
muted. If you didn't know, you're muted.
He said good morning to everyone, and then said that he thinks, well, we should probably go to Yester Hill soon.
Yeah.
Sooner rather than later.
Do you?
Like now?
Wait, what?
Well,
What's
once
going
everyone's
on?
comfortably ready. Once everyone's comfortably ready, we don't want to go before.
Yeah,
before,
we should just
the
write
airport.
those. I'll write some letters real quick to
Oh yeah.
Oh yes.
send with the ravens.
And we have plenty of ink and paper here, so.
Well, Toddy has a calligrapher's kit.
No. They have to be verbal.
Verbal?
Yes.
Is in-
No writing. And secure.
What do you mean?
Tell me the message and it'll be sent.
Oh. Well, I still need to write it down. Someone else. You can think of it too.
There's no way that Randyn would have an idea of there's no way that would give him an idea about a spell, would it? You know what spell it is. You know what spell I'm thinking of. Because it's my
Can't
favorite
ravens
spell in
just
the world.
copy people?
No, that's. I don't.
They can.
You tell the Raven the message, and then the Raven writes an email for you and sends the.
It's
no,
my favorite
no.
spell in the whole game.
Don't worry
Oh,
how it
called
gets there.
Animal Messenger.
I love that spell so much. A ritual spell that scales.
What?
Yep.
They need to teach me it.
And you can't ritual cast at a higher level though.
Yes, you can. As long as you have slots for it, you can.
I don't know about
It doesn't say it. I don't think it.
I've never heard that. I've never heard the idea that you couldn't ritual cast up.
Yeah,
That's news
it's
to me.
It's literally the only spell that this applies to. So I don't know if anyone has gotten any errata to deal with it. Someone someone on Twitter at some D&D
Stop.
devs.
All right.
Anyway,
The horse is moving and like not wanting Krogan near it.
You mean Bruce?
I mean, Bros. Yeah, sorry.
I mean, Randyn will ask him what's wrong.
I am disgusting. I don't want anyone to touch me.
Poor horsey.
Well, you may look it, but you're not.
Am I not?
No. You certainly look horrifying. But
Thank you.
that's not. Well, I should be honest. If you're my noble steed, I should be honest with you.
I am no longer so noble.
You certainly still are. Nobility doesn't have to do with looks.
That is
Wow.
Yeah. The default rule is when casting without a spell slot, it's a defaults to the lowest level. So unless you consume a slot, it's always the lowest level.
So you just have to consume the slot then.
Right. They do not ritual
Oh,
casting.
well, that's boring.
That's right, Vince. In your games, you can do whatever you want.
That's
True.
true. I can.
It's okay. I didn't prepare that spell, so
I love
prepared
this
other
spell so
things.
much.
I prepared more boom.
I still love it. I prepared smites. I guess some others. I guess some spells.
Smites
if
for
you
your
really
smite
have to.
slots.
Yeah, exactly. And look
You
at
can even
objects.
cast
I
spells
guess,
with
but-
them. You can even cast spells with
Yeah,
them.
some. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you got a double smite. Cast a smite, then hit and smite.
No, I do divine favor with that.
Okay.
For my concentration. D4 divine favor, D8s for
Yeah.
smites.
Why was I summoned? Are we off to
Kill some
Fight.
druids.
kill some druids?
Yeah,
Evil
there's
druids.
and
I'm sorry, your horse. I can't understand your horse. Your horse doesn't talk to me. It just telepaths with you. I can't talk to
Yes.
your horse.
we are going.
Tati can when she said
Yes.
spell, right?
Yeah.
I
Yep.
assume
Yep.
so.
We're going to kill some people that have. Well,
Are
maybe,
they evil?
probably. Yes.
Convert them.
Then I approve.
Yes. There's unfortunately, I think the evil here.
Gives a big grin.
It's the evil here, has done this to you.
Then we shall destroy it.
Yes.
Hey, where's Sid's wolf?
I told
yeah.
them to go. I told them to go that way.
Okay.
Oh, did they agree to help?
No, I this was at the end of last session. I told
Okay.
them, and they listened to me to go. I told them to go away from camp.
Well, do you think you could speak with them and see if they're willing to help us out?
I don't know where they are. They left.
Well, go the direction you told them to go and go look.
They could have gone miles by now.
Well, okay. Go a ways and see. They're probably going to watch us.
Krogan, did you have a good birthday for your first birthday?
Well, I don't have anything to compare it to really, but I think that was pretty top notch.
That's good. If you
And,
ever
compliments to Risha on the cake. That was well done.
Am I? Adrian's like, am I really waiting on someone to write down letters
Well-
that I said I don't need letters for?
Well, Risha.
Do any of
I
you
just-
have any messages that would like to be sent?
yes.
I did want to consult with everyone before we decided, but
Okay.
We don't bother
No,
sending messages,
not
and then I
for-
walk
no, no,
away.
no,
You're gonna stop me?
To the
Rita?
contrary, I think we
It
ought
doesn't
to.
matter how disjointed they are or off the top of your head. Don't worry about it.
I guess we should let Victor know that we helped Stella get out of town safely.
Hmm.
And she is under someone's care, so she has not come to harm as far as we know.
And let him know that we're working on a cure.
Yes.
I mean, he's a noble's kid. He probably has access to resources we don't. Let's even tell him that like we're on the hunt for diamond dust. That's what we're looking for.
Wow. Why didn't
sure-
we think of that sooner?
I'm sure he can sneak into mom's jewelry case and grind up some earrings and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Just a suggestion. Yeah, tell him that too.
As a
So there's
reminder, he
that.
did mention that he hadn't found this spell in his spell book, but he knows exactly what spell he needs. And if he probably would have, if he had access to the material component, he probably would have had it already.
I'm gonna ask Adrian.
Yes.
Can the people we communicate this way, can they respond in the same manner?
I will get a message back.
Okay.
Hopefully.
Oh, and a possible message for Irina.
Are we sending her a message, or are we having the Raven let us know that it's safe, that she's safe?
I don't think we should ask Irina. I'm just gonna say it. I think there's a chance that concerning her safety, we don't get an honest answer out of her. I think we should ask Lee Smart if she's okay.
Just in case.
The Ravens
Just in case
bring
if she's not
messages
there
back?
anymore.
Do the
Can you
Ravens
just-
bring messages back to you?
It really depends on what's the other end of the. It depends.
Okay.
I
If
think
we
we should
request
send
an
it-
answer, then I can send that along that an answer is requested of the people who are receiving the message, and then passing it along further.
Well, we should definitely send a message to Erwin, but I guess you can probably take care of that yourself.
Correct. I will very soon inform him of everything that's gone on.
All right. Was there anyone else we need to do?
Can you
Scorpio,
please
maybe?
describe Victor and Ismark?
Victor's the
Oh yeah,
teenage
Victor
boy.
is he's a young noblewoman. He lives at the burgomaster's mansion in Vallaki, and he has a streak of gray hair. He's in the top. He's in the sort of like the attic area of the house, but there is a window overlooking the street. He also has skeleton cats.
Interesting.
What?
Yeah.
Did he make them?
I don't know. They seem to listen to him, so maybe?
This place is so messed up.
He probably tried to do the same thing Sid, and he summoned a skeleton instead. I don't know.
Sounds about right.
Wish I could have a pet. Can I have a raven?
There are plenty around. If you want one to follow you, just feed them.
Yeah, they get annoying though. They just keep saying food.
That's only
We
if
need to
you
find a
use
special
speak
one.
with animals. Oh, speaking of special one, do you know anything about a blue-winged raven? Just went quiet.
Yeah, sorry. Child. A blue-winged raven. Not particularly.
When we first came to Barovia, there was a raven that appeared to be trying to warn us or lead us somewhere, and it seemed more intelligent than the other ravens, and it had blue-tipped wings.
I will pass that along to Erwin.
Yeah, Danica might know.
Oh,
Hey, Adrian.
Yes.
Before we go though, Danica, can she communicate? Like I know you can send spells with the ravens, but as if she can personally control the ravens. She helped us get out of Vallaki. Does she have something that the help with the ravens or something?
I think we all have the help of the ravens.
Hmm.
They're
So
very
you can
lucky
like
animals.
call upon a flock of ravens at your whenever you want.
Don't be ridiculous.
Well, she can, so.
Yeah, she can.
I think that might be a figment of your imagination.
No, it's how we got out of town.
Yeah, she said that if
Pretty
you go
clear.
out,
Pretty clear.
if she said that if you have any trouble at the gate, you will be assisted. We got to the gate. They wouldn't let us leave. Ravens came and bombarded the soldiers.
Krogan is gonna wink at Adrian and say, I guess we just got really lucky.
Adrian nods. Perhaps, maybe the guards had a bit of food.
Are you dense on purpose?
Yes.
Clearly.
Okay. Weird.
Oh,
She
there he
also
is.
said that they have a
Little-
secret, but
Who has
They're
a
her little
secret?
birdie friends.
Mm-hmm.
Must be like talking about our information network, which you now know about. So
Hmm.
Yeah, I suspect there's more power involved than that.
You know,
Or
I need a
less.
lance.
It might not
Well-
be that much even.
I can't tell you anything further. If you get me those messages, I have. What did you want to ask Ismark, or tell him?
wanted to check in and make sure that Arena's still safe.
Just checking in with him. There's nothing we want to tell him to know how he and his sister.
Okay. Is there anyone?
Any
further?
ravens in the area?
There are a lot of ravens. If you're actually now looking around purposefully, there are a lot of ravens around. They're on the rooftops. There's some on now that the druids have been cleared out. There are ravens everywhere. There's ravens on all the scarecrows. There's ravens in the trees. There's ravens on the roof.
Just one adopt a raven.
See, he's not so
I'll
bad.
see what I can do about that.
All right, so we've got message for Victor, message for Ismark. Do we want to send a message to Scorpio?
He's fine. I'm sure.
He's fine.
Okay. I guess that's it then.
Mr. Babysitter.
I'll get you information about how he's doing anyway.
And please say hi to Erwin from us. And tell him to pet Lancelot for me.
Of
Hmm.
course.
Oh, yes,
who is
yes.
Lancelot?
It's a dog.
He's our dog.
Yeah.
He's not out.
Yeah, we don't generally pet people.
Lord,
He's not-
He's ours now.
Yeah, that's not a good idea.
Certainly not without their permission.
Very well.
Mm.
Are you heading out now?
Yes.
Do you need any guidance to Yester Hill?
We have a map,
yeah.
but if you
That'd be
know the
nice.
way, better.
If you have any
The,
routes, any routes that are back routes or that might help us avoid detection until the last possible minute.
I don't, but let me get Dag.
knows his way around then.
Elvira has been watching you guys the whole time and has been frustratingly looking at the back of Adrian's head, but has been watching all your faces. And he kind of like looks a bit upset as Adrian walks over and does he have to go? I need help. It takes more than 2 people to load this thing. All right. And then
We'll be back here at least on our way after finishing here. If you need any further help, at least assuming we all survive.
Dag knows these woods like the back of his hand. He can help you get there, though.
Oh.
I would prefer if I did not have to help fight.
I mean,
If you did excuse me from that.
we don't want you to either.
We wouldn't ask that of you. If
How
you're
good are
welcome
you?
to if you'd like, but
Not good.
You don't
No,
have to,
I
of
am
course.
not. I mean, I can fight, but I'm not a fighter.
You can stay behind us.
An arrow or two from a distance wouldn't hurt.
I mean, that would be nice.
If you want to convince him, you can roll. You can roll persuasion.
If he's shooting arrows, he's a target. He'll get taken out.
I mean, I thought the rule of thumb was if
So
you're
long as you
anywhere,
think
you're
you
still a
can
target.
stay reasonably safe, it's up to you.
I mean, look at Risha. She's never a target.
How do you find the wolves?
Well, that's because no
No,
one
I
gets
haven't done that
here
yet.
half the time.
All right. Well,
Um,
none of that sounds persuasive, so I'm not.
Randyn
doing
will
math.
try and-
Ask me to roll.
Dag, if you would, we would of course appreciate help if you think you can perhaps stay in the tree line, make sure that there aren't any. Make sure that no one sneaks up behind
You
us.
sure about that?
Simply make sure that no one sneaks up behind us is really the at least my primary concern.
If this guy dies, I'm holding you responsible.
Randyn, roll a persuasion check.
Wait, I just rolled a nat 20 for persuasion.
Yes, but Randyn is the one who is giving the explanation
words.
and
Oh.
using words, and
So pretty good.
I asked him for the persuasion check.
I'm
Words help.
sorry.
I'll see what I can do, but I have a family to think about.
Of course. Just keeping a lookout will be an immense help, I'm sure.
Right,
And of
very
course,
well.
if we fail and all die, you'll be there to rush back and warn everyone.
Oh, yes, that's exactly what's going to happen. Are you
I
sure,
hope
Adrian,
not.
you don't want to come along too? Maybe I'd prefer not to be completely alone with a band of insane adventurers. Well, I'm pretty sure Elvir would be very upset. Yes.
I mean, would Elvir want to go?
No. I mean, I could, but I can also.
You
fight,
always
but
want to
I'm
know
not a fighter.
questions. You have
Honestly-
so many questions you can come
Honestly,
ask.
the young one with the spells is probably the best asset.
Dag
a
immediately says
combat.
no. He's staying right here, and you hear like from up above, like in the loading bay, you hear Claudio go, "Ah!"
Sid kind of shrugs and goes, "I understand."
Someday, perhaps.
He'll learn the trade when he's older.
Elvir, I
Okay.
mean, you always have so many questions.
Roll a
and you got-
persuasion check. See if his fear wins out against the persuasion. No, I don't want to be sacrificed to the land or whatever. I don't want my beating heart ripped out of my chest. I don't want. And he just like starts listing off like really crazy eventualities that are all very graphic and violent. All right, no,
Slowly.
you don't
I
have
suppose,
to go. You don't
I
have to go.
suppose you're not curious enough to satisfy all that need for knowledge.
We didn't even talk. You don't know.
Yeah, they
anything.
didn't
What are
talk.
you
You didn't
talking
talk about that.
You didn't talk to him.
No, I'm very
did
good
in the
with
basement.
numbers, not with fighting and crossbows. And I will just sit here on the cart.
Can we
So
go
is
now?
someone coming with us or not? I'm confused.
Dag is.
Okay, Dag's just guiding us there.
Yeah.
Okay, that's probably best.
We have all our spells.
Have fun picking up barrels.
I will not have fun picking up barrels. I never do.
I step away for like 3 minutes.
I think we're wrapping up. You guys
Oh,
are.
Yeah,
okay.
I'm actually in the car on my way to something else, and I can role play, but I'm not going to be able to do anything else.
Oh, look.
Oh,
Yep.
wolves.
They're kind of
Don't
at the
worry,
edge of the
those are
farm.
roused.
Oh, hi. Hello, wolves.
They growl at the warhorse, and the warhorse snorts at them.
Yeah, don't mind him. He's actually fine. He just looks funny.
He's trapped here like you are.
Yep, you guys are both trapped here, and
Patty, make sure to tell them that,
They
that
both
he's not
growl.
actually a
It sounds
skeleton.
like a
I'm sorry.
grumble.
Sid shouts, "I'm sorry."
Risha, don't stand there. Risha, don't stand there.
They're not-
Yeah,
they wouldn't.
We're trapped
Cheat
here
her,
like you
would they?
are, and we would appreciate your help in dealing with the evil that traps us both here. I think you'd want to do that.
Leave soon.
I wish I could say that, but I mean, you'll leave as soon as we're able to leave. I think.
We don't like this place.
I hate it. I hate it as much as you do.
They look at you. They look at you with very knowing eyes. Yes, we agree.
Okay, sounds good. Let's go. Up the road. I can sing a song.
So, real fast. I mean, Sid can't watch.
Happy birthday to you. What?
Yester Hill. Let me see. Let me see what I'm.
Man, I wish I used that other roll
Why are
for
you-
him.
Stop telling me to stop it. You can't stop. You can't stop me. As you're going along, the sky is starting to darken and along the road, rain is starting to fall from the black skies. I'm glad you can hear me. I'm glad you're not deaf, Serja. And there are a few ravens. Oh, hold on. I have to put some things down because there's some extra tokens randomly. Here's a horse. And where's the wine? It's NPC stack. Here's Dag. It's slow going because as Dag is leading you guys along, sometimes he stops and tells you to get off the road, and has you wait for a long while. Oh wait, the freaking wolves. Give me a second.
And turns the light off reluctantly.
Okay, hold on. Dire.
At least we have two of them, so they give advantage to each other.
Ooh, good idea.
That's nice.
Reminds me of my bag of tricks.
Oh yeah, that's a fun item.
That
I just looked at that today.
Vince regrets giving me.
Oh,
Because I pulled like so many. I can't even control all of them. I just keep pulling them.
Oh my, it's the hill.
that might be. That is
Yeah.
that is very close to being on my list of never give to players anymore items.
Yes.
The list right now includes weapons of warning and winged boots, but bag of tricks is close.
Okay, so let me describe this. All right, so the trail through the thick woods leads to a hill covered with dead grass and cairns of black rock. Dark, ominous clouds gather high above, and a single bolt of lightning strikes the hilltop. West of the hill, the woods, and the sky vanish behind a towering wall of fog. You can see that dirt trails run along two concentric rings of cairns that encircle the hillside. Each cairn is a 10-foot high mound of slimy black rocks. At the very top of the hill, you can see what looks like a ring of black boulders that periodically lightning bolts drop down to strike at them, sending loud booms across the hillside. And back further, you see a enormous tree that towers over this entire hill, which is honestly several hundred feet tall. It's a steep climb. Its branches look like they once shaded this entire hill, but it is now twisted and sick and rotting. And that is where we're gonna leave it.
Yeah. I should have prepared plant growth.
Ooh,
Hey.
lightning. Hashtag lightning resistant.
It's here. I got a thing. Hold on.
Oh boy.
Oh, so I can call lightning on top of you and not hurt you too bad?
Honestly, if I activate one of my skills, I'm immune to it.
Oh, I can't wait for this.
Yeah, resistance, I think. Is it resistance?
So do you want an elemental weapon, or do you want lightning to rain on your head every turn?
Not every turn. It's only for 1 minute. Please no.
Well, every turn for a minute. That's like 10.
Yeah.
That's only like 10 turns. That's great.
Yeah, it's chromatic.
How would you like to be a living lightning rod of death?
Oh, that's why.
Hell
Yeah,
that sounds
chromatic
amazing.
watering. Yeah.
Warding, yeah, oh yeah. I was just looking at that. That's really
Witchin'.
cool.
Oh
Yeah,
my god.
I could be 100% immune to lightning for 1 minute, and that is cool with the lightning strikes, by the way.
Yeah,
What are you
because
using to do that?
I prepared call lightning. So y'all just stay away from me.
And that is where we're going to leave off for next session, where we are going to assault Yester Hill.
I'm going to be Thor.
All right,
Maybe
catch you guys
Thor.
next time.
All right.
Is
All right, y'all.
See ya.
Have fun.
See y'all next week.
Walking 675 feet. It's 925 feet up to the top of the hill. So,
Wait, so did you double the map size and then also double the grid size again?
to match it, yeah. This is actually the most ridiculous map, and I've seen.
This is
people-
actual size appropriate to the module, by the way. I know.
Yes.
I did the same thing. It's annoying.
It is extremely annoying.
Oh,
Yep.
wow, those are 25-foot squares.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
Holy cow!
That way,
I
Risha
can't wait
can
to
go
see it.
one square.
I can't wait to see it.
And this is also
Okay.
why I had a separate map for the